feeling pride. I'm feeling resilience.
Ooh.
I might be layering in my own baggage here, but we're going to have an opportunity to feed off a very powerful totem this year. I love it.
And then later in the show, we bring you the latest agrees. So stick around because some of your faves might be.
But in Johannesburg, of course, we get to tune into this brand new face and family member of Expresso. Chanley, a very good morning, my friend. How are you feeling up north?
Hello, hi, good morning, cuties. Oh my goodness, can I just say, I missed you guys in Cape Town. I am here in the Joburg studio for my very first show, and how fitting, because today is, of course, someone who knows a little thing or two about Chinese New Year, and is also the cutest little Asian man you will ever see in your entire life. It's my daddy, it's my papa. Pierre Wong will be joining us a little bit later on, telling you guys a little bit about our family traditions, and then Feel Good Fam, you guys know, right here on Expresso, we bring the entertainment, we bring the performance, and we bring the beauty. So, Marishan will be joining us a little bit later on with a performance or two. So just stick around for that. Get your coffee, get comfy. Right now, we're heading back to Cape Town. Carissa's got your news headline.
With the city of Ekurhuleni, who has confirmed the full suspension of 2 senior officials as part of what it calls an institutional renewal program. Now, the officials are they were previously on precautionary suspension over allegations linked to the Ekurhuleni Police Department and an independent police investigative directorate report. The Nelson Mandela Bay Metropolitan Municipality have called for the deployment of the army to combat escalating crime. Now, community members handed over a petition at Galvin. The army would assist police in parts of the Western Cape to tackle gang violence. Let's take a look at your international news-making headlines now, where about 100 United States military personnel have arrived in Nigeria as Washington increases support against Islamist insurgents, with additional personnel expected soon. Now, the deployment follows renewed tensions after U.S. President Donald Trump accused Nigeria of failing to protect Christians from Islamic militants in the northwest. Nigerian authorities say the troops will train and advise local forces, but will not engage in combat. Now, the move comes after U.S. strikes on Islamic State-linked militants in December, as both nations strengthen intelligence cooperation in Nigeria's northern states. Meanwhile, Iran's foreign minister has met the head of the UN nuclear watchdog. That's ahead of the renewed talks with Washington in June and the deployment of additional American naval forces to the region. Adding to the tension, Iran has begun military drills in the Strait of Hormuz, a vital oil route. Now, Tehran says it was only willing to discuss curbs on its nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief, but its missile capabilities are off the table. Now, let's close up with this story where a dog who spent 10 years living in a cemetery in Sao Paulo, where his owner was buried, has inspired a new state law allowing pets to be laid to rest alongside their families. Nicknamed Bob Caviro, he refused to leave after the funeral in Taboão de Serra, comforting mourners and even joining processions until his death in 2021. When he was buried beside one faithful companion has changed the rules of goodbye. This wasn't just a dog, this was a devotion in its truest form. That's beautiful. We'll see if we can do this.
Let's start with a beautiful narrative unfolding in the T20 World Cup. Never count them out. Afghanistan kept their faint Super 8 hopes alive with a 5-wicket win over the UAE yesterday, as inspired by Azmatullah Omarzai's 4 for 15, absolutely on fire, and then an unbeaten 40 with the bat as well. England edging Italy by 24 runs, while Sri Lanka, they thrashed Australia by 8 wickets, powered by Pathum Nasanka's unbeaten century there. I think in their final T20 international in Benoni, thanks to the fans who came out en masse. Fatima Sama's unbeaten 47, lifting Pakistan to 144 for 7 before the Proteas collapsed to 91 all out. So despite the loss, South Africa securing that series 2-1 ahead of Sunday's ODI opener in Bloem. Should be fireworks. Now let's get back into the tale of tennis. In fact, playing his first match since the Australian Open, the world number 2 dropped just 6 points on serve and will next face Alexei Poprin, who I think must be a little bit nervous at this. Giving coach Rassie Erasmus some added scope to build depth in a very season highlighted by the All Blacks' greatest rivalry tour, of course, which I think is going to It's going to be the tale of the tape for rugby for the next 20 years. I have a feeling he's going to need that preparation. And of course, building most notion tackled later on the show. If you've ever wanted to see lion dancing come to life, we are celebrating the Chinese New Year in every way that we can. You will see an athletic feat unlike any other. So stick around for that. But right now, of course, brand new day. Let's see if the weather is going to be playing along. Let's kick it off in Polokwane. You're starting off your day with partly rainy conditions. Sorry to temper your joy, but those temperatures will start off with a low of 14 degrees and reaching a nice balmy 28 degrees with some light winds expected coming in from the southeast. Beautiful weather expected for the rest of the week, though. You can see rain forecasted from Friday to cool things down again. And moving to Klerksdorp, you can expect cloudy conditions for your region to kick things off. Temps start off with a low of 15, climbing to 27 degrees today. Winds will be light, expected from a westerly direction. Those temps remain in the higher 20s and lower 30s for the rest of the week. Enjoy the remainder of summer while you can. Moving across to Pretoria, you'll experience partly cloudy skies in your part of town. Some moderate winds expected from the west there as well. Temperatures ranging between 16 and a nice moderate 25 degrees today. A warning for some wet weather conditions, though, expected over the weekend, so brace for that. Moving to Jersey, how you doing, my friends? Today you can expect some cloudy conditions to temper the heat. Temperatures will range from a low of 14 going up to only 23 degrees today, with some light winds coming in from the west there as well. And then those temperatures steady throughout the week, lower to mid-20s expected for the rest of your week. Wednesday does welcome a wet period, though, just to break the midweek monotony. Then we move to Mbombela, and today you've got partly cloudy skies above with some warm conditions, some light winds coming in from the east in your direction. Then temps starting off on a low of 16, going up to only 27 degrees today. Moving inland to Bloem, you can expect some sunny skies in your region today. Light winds as well coming in from the west. You've got a low of 15 going up to a high of around 29 degrees, and those warm temperatures continue in the upper 20s, lower 30s, even going up to 31 towards the end of the week. Moving to Richards Bay, you've got some light rain, sadly, to start you off, transitioning into cloudy skies. Maybe you want to break from the heat. An expected low of 18, climbing up to a nice warm 25 degrees, so all is not lost. You can expect a southeasterly wind weighing in today as well. And then Thursday, we start a wet period, and that is for your region. Temps ranging, as they do, moderately between 21 and 27. We know how Durbs rolls. Winds will be light and coming in from the northeast. And those warm to moderate temperatures will accompany some rain throughout the week. Moving to Mthatha, you've got cloudy conditions expected for your region today. Your temperatures start as a result on a low of 16, but they do make it up to 31 degrees, and they continue in that trend for the rest of the week. Got some winds coming in from the east and a little bit of rain breaking in towards the end of the week as well. Down in Cradock, your region will experience sunny conditions, light winds as well from the west, and temps ranging between a low of 17 and then a nice high of 32 degrees. Could feel a little bit hotter, and the rest of the week you're in those lower 30s. It even pushes up to a 35 at one point. So look after yourself. GQ, Oberga, your region experienced partly cloudy skies today, as you can probably see out your window. Those temps ranging between a low of 19 and a scorching 31 degrees. We will have some moderate winds coming in from the south to cool us down, but clear skies expected for the rest of the week up until Friday, where some more rainfall will kick in. Gorgeous George, are you feeling gorgeous this morning? Well, temps will range between 17 and a balmy 27 degrees. A light southwesterly wind to cool you down, and then 20% chance of rain rather coming in on Wednesday. Moving down to the mother city, you kickstart your Tuesday with sunny conditions and some moderate southwesterly winds to deal with. Temps start off on 18, going up to 24 degrees. If anything can be derived from yesterday, it might climb a little bit higher, I have a feeling, but we are told moderate temperatures for the rest of the week. Might climb as we move to Sutherland, but you do have some partly skies in your side of town to temper the heat for now. Light winds expected from the west. And then we move to Kimberley, and you've got mostly sunny conditions today. If you can get out to the skate park, do it. Temperatures ranging between 17 and a beautiful 29 degrees with a light westerly wind to cool down your face. Pleasant temperatures expected for the rest of the week. A little bit of rainfall accompanying that. Let's see if Uppies is going to put her hand up today. You've got Honix. Conditions, as we always know, moderate winds coming in from the north, but it's going to do little to temper. A low of 19, highs of 32, and it stays that way for the rest of the week. massive high in the midweek there. Please look after yourself if you are out and about today. Well, I'm glad Carl Malchus was out and about in Neisner this morning. You can expect 33 degrees. What does that look like? That's what it looks like at the start of the day. The Keys looking beautiful. Oh, my 0630369649. Hopefully you haven't forgot it by now. That is the number to use if you want to send through a beautiful sunrise picture. We might feature you.
That would be right, Gray. Neutrals are always a good idea. We know this in Mzansi. You cannot go wrong with a classic pair of neutral clothes, a top, a bottom, a dress, whatever it may be. But today we're going to take this quite simple outfit to a new level. Now, it is all about Tuesday on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we are talking about natural tones. They are timeless. They never go out of style. And when you pair them with denim, you get the perfect balance between kind of structured but also relaxed, very cool girl, classic, and yet effortlessly modern. So because today is Tuesday, and I will be needing your help, we put two looks together from head to toe. We're going to change this outfit into something great. So let's get into the first look that we've got going today, and that one is right here. I'm going to need your help with this one. So we've got a brown striped shirt. Brown is going absolutely nowhere. It's got a mandolin collar as well, which I think adds a bit of chicness to it. A white t-shirt layered underneath with some really wide leg relaxed fit denims, and then paired the neutrals with the heels and the bag. So that is option one, effortlessly yet elevatedly cool. Option two, let's go for this one over here, which I quite like the jacket. I'm not gonna lie. It is a linen blend jacket, very relaxed fit as well, paired over a turtleneck sleeveless black fitted top. And then you've got some denims to go along with that adds to the neutral look. This time around though, because the outfit is neutral, we're adding in the blacks with the belt, the bag, and of course the pointy shoes. It's your pages, and then cast your vote for your favorite look. Option one or option two. What will it be? But do remember to include that hashtag styled by Woolies. I would love to see myself in either one of these. They're both 10 out of 10, and it's up to you to see which direction I will go for. All right, while you contemplate which of the two great looks you're going to go for to really elevate my look for today's show, I also want you to, the show does progress. We'll see you on the other side of this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
And just like that, Nzanzi, we are back. I know some of you are still trying to wake up, but as I said earlier on in the show, it is Chinese New Year. It is 2026, the year of the horse. And this year symbolizes independence. So we want to know from you guys, what is the brave thing that you are finally running towards? We're not running away this year. Let us know at 063 036 9649. Remember the very important hashtag, hashtag Expresso Show. Graham and Carissa, I know you guys are on that side of the earth, but happy Chinese New Year.
Exactly.
We receive it. Happy Chinese New Year to you too, Chanley, and thank you so much for wishing us once again. We'll continue with the celebrations throughout the show today because today does mark Chinese New Year for 2026, one of the most important festivals in the Chinese calendar. Now, it's celebrated by millions of people across the world and definitely worthy of that too. Now, this year welcomes the Year of the Horse, a zodiac sign traditionally associated with energy, independence, movement, and something you mentioned, Gray. Resilience.
Well, I spent time around horses recently, and the most beautiful New Year is not just a single day, but it's the start of a 15-day spring festival rooted in family reunion, definitely in connection, renewal, and good. Marks the occasion with cultural gatherings, temple visits, and shared meals, an opportunity for learning. From Beijing all the way down to Cape Town, it's a time to reset intentions and honor heritage.
Oh my God. You just set the scene for the global celebration. So, Dr. Wu, thank you for joining us this morning.
Respect. Wish you all the best for the new Chinese New Year. How would I do that?
Okay, if it's in English, because we distinguish Chinese New Year, New Year to the 1st of January is like a normal New Year. We always say, if in English, Chinese New Year, Happy Chinese New Year. But if you in Chinese, we normally say 过年好 or 过年好
过
年好
or 新春快乐
新
春快乐 It's kind of like a spring festival.
Wow. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
teaching us. I'm gonna practice that a couple more times.
And I'm sorry, when we start passing it off as our own intellectual property, please don't charge us. This is what's at the heart of the celebrations here in South Africa. Opportunity. Where do we start? Can we start with the beautiful color red? Because you look exquisite this morning, so we are feeling the energy. Why is red so important?
Red is started with the old, ancient stories. So the Chinese New Year, when they started, it's like a beast, the monster of Nian. Because, it always come to the village, to the community, to damage, to, destroy a lot of things. So the people living in the village, they want to get rid of the color of the red. And he is also scared of the big noises and also very, very scared of the fires. That's why when the New Year.
Bring in the lion dance, baby. Loud noise, lots of energy and fire.
That's where the red. But the red, what later over the years, when we also discovered, is representing lots of meanings, passion, happiness. So when you see the color, and the whole family kind of like, okay, we're in the festival mode already.
It's a button. You just press that button. I love
Now,
that.
Doc, you showed the significance of that zodiac to us.
Oh, the horse. When you look at the horse, it's always like moving forward. So it's kind of like a drive forward to the future. So the horse is always means achievement, success, freedom,
Amen.
independence.
Yes.
It's very, very good. And then, it's work very hard because, if you look at the always going forward, so it's like a future, it's a development. It's lots of positive and good meaning for us.
Prosperity,
I've got to ask this because we get to do this on a large scale. The whole world feeds off this energy and this totem.
Yes.
For you personally, how much does this mean when you get to embrace a new year with a new energy?
So for us, for me, let's say, the past was gone.
Yeah.
If you look at the house, such an encouragement, it always bring me like to the new year. So it's every new year that for us, like past is finished.
It's done.
We move forward to the future.
I love the
We
thought of
gallop
that.
forward
We
on the back of
do.
a fire horse. I love that.
How about
I
some
love that.
traditions around Chinese New Year? Is there anything that you do or that you've passed on?
Chinese New Year, but because we use the lunar the Canada. So we always say the Chinese Lunar Year. Today is the first
Right,
day
yeah.
of the first lunar month.
Okay.
So in the tradition, actually, Chinese New Year, when we started worship because we pray. We thank for the ancestors to protect us, to pray for our young generation to, the success for the studies, success in the career, and, the whole family in the prosperity. Business is very successful.
Yes.
So it actually started with a worship, but of course the family reunion, get together is very, very important. If you look at China now, doesn't matter how busy it is, when the new year comes, everybody is going back to home. In the city, it's empty.
Wow.
No one
Everyone's
opened the
returned.
business.
Yeah.
And then, but in the rural area, because most of the parents there is it's bigger chaos.
Oh, wow.
It's a big celebration.
Sure.
So it's for us, but of course the food related is the heritage. We keep
how you
the
pass the
dumplings,
learnings on,
we
yeah.
keep all the things, and because our family always think, oh, you work outside, you work so hard, you must come back, and parents make a food for you.
Delicious.
So this is quite important for the families and get rid of them.
Yeah.
It's a new
No
start.
arguments, no lose, and then we just.
It's
Did
a
you
new
hear that, girl?
season.
Let it go.
Let it go
Carissa,
and
let it
moving
go now.
forward.
Okay,
It's
we
gone.
are just moving
It's
forward,
gone.
Doc. Thank you so much. I love the fact that we are striving for connection in this space, most importantly. But we have an opportunity to inspire a young generation where everyone is behind you, backing you, ready for this new lunar year. Cannot wait
I'm
to
looking
learn a
forward
little
to
bit
it.
more. Doc, thank you so much. We're not going to let you go anywhere. More learnings and hopefully a little tip or two in the kitchen.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to celebrate the start of the Chinese New Lunar Year. And as we step into the Chinese New Year, we welcome the year of the fire horse, a symbol of strength, of resilience, and powerful transformation. Fire refines. The horse moves forward. And a Tomro haven for equines and children, that symbolism comes to life. Horses and children arrive carrying very much their own stories, marked by massive trauma. But in this space, strength becomes trust and power becomes connection. Let's connect. In the Chinese zodiac, the horse represents strength, endurance, freedom, and a whole lot of heart. But here in the heart of Nutuk, they carry even more gravitas. They have the power to truly uplift people.
Tomro Haven is a rescue sanctuary. We rescue horses from communities, so that our purpose is to rescue abandoned, neglected and abused horses, to rehabilitate them, and when they are able to be adopted out, we adopt them out. We also bring in children from places of safety who have experienced extreme trauma themselves, victims of human trafficking, and any other person needing the healing power of horses. We make this available to them at no charge. This facility and this, what we have been given, should be available to everybody regardless of money.
Horses have just the most amazing souls, and they listen really well. There's no judgment from them. It's just really incredible to see. A lot of the kids that have come in here are so traumatized. We watch them come in and, you know, they don't want to speak. But slowly taking them through the program, they start trusting, and it's all about patience.
Each one of these horses has exhibited different behavior as a trauma response. Some of them have been terrified, and they have literally stood in the corner of a paddock shaking from toe to tail, and that is absolutely heartbreaking, tragic to see, because you know they have been so beaten down.
Normally in a dog-eat-dog society like they come from, if you're little, you're nothing. The bigger you are, the stronger you are. That's the kind of status quo. Whereas these kids, when they come here, they see these huge, powerful animals, but they realize that they are actually gentle, and even though they are so big and could hurt them, they don't want to. And it empowers these kids. And they start interacting with the horses, and they actually feel a sense of companionship. It's really nice to see.
The more abused the horse is, the more compassionate. They actually develop this incredible empathy and compassion. And hence, that was the reason we started Tomro, because they have this incredible ability to sense. And let me tell you, it's not just emotional trauma and mental trauma, it's physical. They know when you're hurting. They know where you're hurting. These are the most incredible emotional, mental, and physical healers, I think, on the planet.
There was also one particular story we watched with our broken neck pony. Formed such a beautiful relationship with actually a young boy that had a hump on his back. And we think because of the bullying and trauma that they both went through, Bonnie and him, is that they immediately bonded, which was so beautiful to see.
They have previously experienced no control over what's being done to them or how they feel. They're just told what to do and how to do it. And they get here and suddenly they realize they're actually in control of what they're doing. And sometimes it can get quite emotional looking at them when they are with the horses like that.
The Year of the Fire Horse is also about strength, yes, connection and trust, all the elements you see playing out in this beautiful moment behind me. In fact, you feel that everywhere here. It dawns on me that these horses aren't just changing these young lives forever, they are teaching all of us. When you think back to when you first came here, and you first saw the horses and were close to them, did it feel different? Were you scared back then? How different do you feel now?
I would feel nervous. Then after that, I wasn't nervous.
They actually grow in stature. These kids actually start experiencing themselves as being more powerful than they originally thought they were.
Here at the Tomro Haven for Equines and Children, the horses don't fix people. They simply meet them where they are. Quite a powerful notion. And this doesn't require talking, it needs trust. What is it about horses for you? What do you think makes them such amazing healers?
I think that around them you feel that because I was scared in the beginning when I came here, but then I grew a connection with most of the horses and I started to bond with them, and you just feel like, yes, I'm with you and I understand your pain, and yes, you understand.
How does it feel to know that you are not just helping a community through these horses, but the horses themselves? You get to make your mark in their life.
I feel very happy and I feel very honored that I'm allowed to do that with them.
Are you allowed to have a favorite? Do you have a favorite?
So I did have a favorite. His name was Spy, but he passed away recently. They put him down. So I'm learning to connect with the other horse named Zach. Yes, I think he's very sweet.
So being around these guys really just makes me feel like I belong. It gives me purpose. I actually to be honest, don't know what I'd do without them, because they bring me a lot of joy and a lot of peace, and I can have a really, really awful day, and within minutes of being on the farm, I just open the gate and I walk in, and within 2-3 meters, I'm happy again. I feel like I've found myself and I'm at peace, and yeah, I'll do anything for these guys. They really are special.
When you're working with horses, you work with your heart. And when you're working with your heart, you admire a lot of things and you achieve a lot of things and you learn through most of the horse. And most of the times it teach me how to walk in your own lane and how to feel comfortable when you are around other people, so that nobody can take a risk against yourself. That's why it motivates me a lot.
The horses here have come from various sectors of the community, from other rescue organisations, but mainly from the communities where they've been abandoned, where they have suffered extreme neglect and abuse. Most of them have been found starving. Most of them have been found with horrific wounds, with permanent injuries, and obviously a lot of psychological and emotional damage that we have had to overcome.
What do you have to do to rehabilitate these horses?
We take their temperatures, so that's something that we do. We also do heart rates to just make sure that their heart rates are sitting at a good number. We also check for good gut sounds to make sure they're fine. And sometimes we check to see if they're pale or not, so that we'll do by checking the gums. We also have one of our new rescues that has come in. She's got something called sarcoids, which is a type of a skin tumor. Now with that, we have to clean those sarcoids every single day. And then at the moment now, because she's still got her full, we have to only use thermomud. So we can't use anything that's got chemicals or anything like that in it.
The financial strain daily.
It's hard. That's the one thing I can say. It is extremely hard. And sometimes I'm not sure how we've gotten to where we've gotten. I think the man above is really taking care of us. But we do rely on the public a lot for donations, and we just keep going. And I think the more people become aware of the work that we're doing, the more people want to get involved. And I always invite people here to say, look, this is what we're doing. Come and enjoy the space. Because I think as soon as people actually come here and they see...
Well, they see the impact.
Correct. Can I show you something quickly? Okay. I want to show you what she does here.
Is this a...
Here comes the part that she loves so much.
Sunny. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. Do you want it underneath? Do you want to try, Greg?
Come on. I think,
gotta get underneath
she
there.
wants me to try. Is that the spot?
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
She's got all her teeth out.
That is so good. Oh man, I love the fact that the lessons don't end here. Long after the cameras have left, the horse remains. They are cared for here, they are loved, they are protected, clearly by a team of people, a family that have gone all in. And of course, they've got their fellow horses around them to keep them honest. Oh, you are gorgeous, girl. I had my moments, and I can feel it. I'm feeling quite emotional right now. I can understand the impact that these amazing healers have on the children, the carers around them. But it also hits hard. These moments don't just come, they have to be earned. through consistency, through creating connection and earning trust, both with the horses and with the children. It means showing up every single day. And trust me, the horses, the kids, and these amazing carers show up every day at the amazing Tomro Haven for equines and children. This is my happy place. I know we keep speaking about that forward momentum, that inertia, but strength isn't about who moves fastest. It's about who keeps moving, who keeps walking step by step, keep pushing forward like the unstoppable movement of the year of the fire horse.
And just like that, we are back in the kitchen. I've been looking forward to this since the show started. We are getting into Chinese New Year, but the flavors and the tastes of what it's all about. Now, in just a bit, I'll bring in a longtime friend of Expresso. Tina's going to come through and show us how to make these delicious spring rolls. It's one of my favorites. It's got cabbage and prawn and right up my alley entirely. Now, we definitely are all about the snack that gives us and symbolizes prosperity and good fortune. Their shape and color resembling gold bars that welcome wealth and happiness in the year ahead. Now, it's filled with vegetables and also savory flavors like prawn and a touch of seasoning. They carry the spirit of renewal and also family togetherness, and we are family here, and that's exactly why we brought in owner of Home Bao, Tina Long, who joins us to share her way of preparing these festive spring rolls. So, Tina, welcome back, and thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for
Hot
having me.
oil going. Be careful. This is just for the adults, okay?
It's the fire horse here. We're going to heat it up in this kitchen today.
Exactly.
With some delicious spring roll pastries, and it's going to be absolutely stunning, but it's so easy to make at home as well.
Okay.
And the beauty of these spring rolls is that, can we start?
Please do. You tell me
Okay.
what to do.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to be on roading. Okay, I'll try one roll.
No, you have to. It's so simple. And the
Okay.
beauty of making these at home is
Yes.
that you can put in as much filling as you want. So it can be really naughty.
Don't tempt us with a good time. All right, so what
Okay.
have we got?
So just hoy everything into the bowl and then mix them into the same direction.
That's perfect.
So
So
we
we've
have
got some cabbage, cut up prawns.
Yeah, oh, my favorite.
Same. It's always such a good time.
Yeah.
Oyster sauce.
Yeah, oyster sauce. Can't go wrong with that. And a bit of cornstarch.
Should I throw all of it?
Yeah,
Or-
go
okay,
for it.
I'll go
Yeah,
with
so
it.
it just makes them bind them together.
Ah,
A bit of
nice.
ginger for flavor,
Yes.
your aromatics, soy sauce, and a bit of Shaoxing wine.
Shaoxing wine. Okay,
so
what
it's
is that?
It's like a type of rice wine, but just have an extra flavor to it. It's all about building flavor, different kind of layers, and then when you have them in the spring roll, it tastes extra juicy.
Ooh. Yeah, no one likes a dry spring roll.
No. And it's actually very difficult to achieve that.
Don't speak too soon, Tina. I haven't rolled one yet. All right, is that mixed enough, do you think?
Beautiful.
Not too
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, cool.
All right, so now we're going to have one. Oh, okay.
What kind of pastry is this?
This is a spring roll pastry that you can get at any Asian stores. I actually seen them in retail stores, our grocery stores as well. So they're actually readily available.
And I love that you've put a damp cloth on top of them to keep them moist as well.
Yeah, okay, so put them in a diagonal shape like this. Have 1 spoonful of filling. Or should we just go like really luxurious?
Let's go in.
It's New Year's, we're gonna go.
And when you have lots of prawn, it just shows that prosperity is the name of the game. You know what I mean?
This is prawn spring roll, big enough
I
for
need to watch
king and
carefully
queen.
now.
Okay, so roll them tight, keep on pulling them back.
Right.
Tuck the edges.
So we tuck as we go.
Yeah. Roll.
No, stop it. You made that look so easy.
It is really as simple as that. And then this is some flour as acts as a glue.
Okay.
And then this is my mom's little trick actually.
Yeah.
She'll put one of these baby over here, and then when we fry them, you're gonna see
a little bit of green.
Yeah, on the other
Oh,
side.
I
How
love
pretty is that?
that. Shout out to moms. Okay, let me try
All right,
one.
you on.
Tina. All right, so we got to do it like that, a little diamond, because we are stars. And then
You're very fast learner.
put some filling. Okay, but the danger in putting too much is that it will explode. Or
You're
is
good.
that not a
You're
thing?
good. This
Okay.
is beautiful.
There we go. And then we fold. We take it and we pull it in
and then
tuck
tuck in. There we go.
Tuck it in.
Yeah.
And we bring her over.
There we go.
And we tuck it in. Oh, don't forget the
Yeah,
coriander.
yeah. There we go.
So any
Mama Lee's
size.
tip.
Mama Lee, this one's for you. All right, put it in.
Okay, some glue.
Some glue.
I think yours looks even better than mine.
You know what? I
I'm so
appreciate the
jealous.
encouragement because what are those? That looks so stumpy. I like the
Beautiful.
elongated one. We'll keep on working on it. And then we fry it, right?
Yeah. So simple.
I knew it. You're just going to go straight in with your hand? Oh my gosh. I was going to hand you one of those things.
No. Okay, there we go.
You don't take it out with your fingers.
No,
That's next
let's not
level.
do that.
Yeah. Maybe we could try use some chopsticks to take it out. All right. We will be back with more. Tina's going to be cooking along with us throughout the day. The QR code is on your screen right now. All you have to do, whip your phone out, go to the camera, and then scan it over your screen, and we'll take you directly to this recipe. I have a feeling that lots of aunties out there know exactly what we're doing, but if it's unfamiliar to you, this is really simple. I got to do it in, what was that, less than a minute?
Oh, yeah.
So you can definitely cook up about 100 spring rolls in the time it takes you to get back. We'll see you right now.
Thank you. That was really
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties, as we continue to celebrate the start of the Chinese Lunar New Year. We are back with the incredible Dr. Chang Hong Wu as we continue celebrating the Chinese New Year 2026, the year of the fire horse. It's a totem we can get behind. But beyond the zodiac animal, this festival is rich with symbolism that we can get behind and draw inspiration from. Of course, the color red, we already get that vibe. The lucky envelopes, and then the family rituals that have been passed down for generations. Culture lives in the red, it lives in these symbols, and it lives in the ma'a. Ma. Where do we begin? Can we please start with the little red envelope? What does that symbolize?
Okay, that is very cute. What they call is Hong Bao. Hong is red.
Hong,
Yeah,
okay.
Bao is pocket. So this is normally during the Chinese New Year from the elderly people to give it the younger one. So they put the money. But you know, when you gave it to them, it's not the money, it's a hope. So they hope, you know, our family, young generation, you know, with all especially success. You know, you work hard, you got a promotion, you started hard, you got a good results, go to the university. So it is the hope. And the hope the whole family with the prosperity, with the all good luck. So this is a red envelope. All the young generation, like children, they're looking this one every year.
When we say it's there to symbolize something, money still goes in.
Money still goes in.
How much is a safe amount? What is the correct?
It doesn't really matter. When the local Chinese community, when they celebrate, you got so many people, you can put a 1 rand. But you know, with the rich, you can put like 10,000. It doesn't really matter, but the ease is from the heart.
I love that.
According to your family situation.
It's the ritual, and I'm learning from parenting experts how important for children rituals are, to have something that they can lean into when they grow older. I love the fact that you can continue these traditions. I'm hoping you get the 10,000 Rand one. I'm just saying, for today, that is my hope for your fortune. Absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about this gorgeous Ma. How do we use this? How would you use the horse? Because obviously the year of the horse, so we see that symbolized. But I'm noticing a little fortune on its back. Explain.
Yes, yes. You know, every year when the new zodiac, business people always make the small cute things. If you look at the Ma, because Ma, we play in the world, you know, the homophone. Ma is, the horse Ma is immediately. So when they put the money on the back of the Ma, which means
chop chop.
You get the money immediately. So this is also good, positive meaning.
Oh, I love that. And it's also accessible and it's cute. It's something that you can buy for your children. It's something that you can give that still marks the occasion. Beautiful. When we see culture lived through symbolism, through the calligraphy, then we are learning. And I love the fact that the culture is laid in. Explain what we are seeing on the table here.
Yes. You know that the couplets, that the full fortune, you know, in the new year, before the new year started, each of the family, we put the couplet and the full on the door. You know, left and the right, and then we put in the middle of the door. So normally we put the full like up and down. Because in the Chinese also, when they put it down, the Chinese is Dao, which means coming. So the fortune is coming. So we call the Fu Dao. And as you said, everything they put on the paper is a positive. It wish you the prosperity and the rich and, you know, success, achievement, and the bright future.
I love it. And it's done authentically. It's not done for the sake of wealth. It's done for the sake of how far you have come, as validation for the hard work that you've put in, for hope for the future. So that being said, if people want to delve deeper and celebrate the Chinese New Year, the start of the new lunar year, how do we do that? Where can we connect? Where can we find celebrations? How do we immerse ourselves in more celebration?
Okay, you know, in the world, where I just want to add this one, you know, in Chinese New Year is also the culture and heritage. You know, especially people who were living overseas. So this is the route to connect all the Chinese. So we celebrated is not only the celebration. We want to keep this heritage.
Protect it.
Protect it in each of the Chinese in the world.
I love that. And we know that we have a massive, very warm and loving Chinese community here in South Africa ready to open its arms, open a window into its incredible culture. So embrace that. To everyone celebrating today, Happy New Year, Happy New Lunar Year. May this new year bring strength, bring movement and good fortune. And I think we've started that trend already. Doctor, you're absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Look, Graham, I'm wishing you all the good fortune and luck too. And now over here in Joburg, we want you guys to head over to our social media pages, which you guys did, because we need Carissa to pick her favorite item and her favorite outfit, of course. And we have some comments from our social media pages. The first one is Linda Tulu, and she said, "Good morning, Expresso Show family. Definitely option number 1. And then we have option number 2, which is Drika Sele and Morning Expresso family. Option 1 for me, it looks amazing. So it looks like option 1 is the fan favorite over here. We then have comment number 3, which is our top fan for today. Her name is Fiona Henry Peterson, and she said it is definitely option number 1. So my girl Carissa, it looks like everybody over there on social media, they absolutely love option number 1. It's time for your big reveal. My girl, which outfit did you pick?
All right, I know you were expecting something a bit more zhuzh, but yes, she is here. The final touches have been put, and I wanted to get the big reveal myself as well. And we want you guys to see the results of your voting, which I think was spot on this morning. So without further ado, we're going to bring an updated version of Carissa 2.0 in. No, I loved both of the looks this morning. Let's see which one is going to reign supreme. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
Very
dun.
nice. I love
All
it.
right, we're going with the shirt, we're going with the wide leg jeans,
I love
and
it.
we're going with the white t-shirt underneath.
Very cool.
These jeans are great.
Very cool.
They're very cool, they're very effortless, very chic, and then you pair it with the bag to match the shoes, and it's just really great.
Absolutely awesome. Chan, thank you so much. I feel like you influenced people just a little bit with your comments there. But no, well done, peeps. You got it right. They are really cool. You know, my sis, who is very cool,
Yeah.
wore a similar sort of thing. I was like, wow, you are cool. And
Well,
she was
if I'm
like, these are
matching
cool.
her, then
No,
I'm
you
good
are
to
very
go.
cool. Damn it, man, I need to be cooler.
You do.
It's
Graham, I
always
think you're
next
doing pretty
Tuesday.
well.
No, you look gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful this morning. Give us a twirl.
Okay, you
well
can get
done.
one twirl.
Expresso fam. Very, very cool. And that's how you start your day with confidence in the year of the fire horse.
Purr.
We're actually feeling this, feeding off it. And of course, you guys can find your fit, find your look, find your denims, your favorite denim styles as well at Woolies, available in-store, online, on the amazing Woolies app. But you're not getting these. Carissa's got them. So first of all,
Yes.
because you got changed in 0.03 seconds,
Right.
which is the fastest anyone has ever gotten changed, I thought I would give you a red envelope. There's not 10,000 Rand in there, but the red envelope,
Wow.
that Hongbao is one of the most iconic traditions of the Chinese New Year, as was just explained by the doc, symbolizing blessings, prosperity, protection, and hope as well. So I didn't put 10,000 Rand in,
Okay.
as some families
Thank
can.
you for the heads up.
But a little something far more
I
valuable.
like empowerment ahead, right? So you're looking ahead. So true or false, red envelopes are given only to children during Chinese New Year. What do you think?
I think they are given to anyone out of hope, but traditionally, really the focus is from older people to younger
It's
people, from what
true.
we've learned. But you can give a red envelope to whoever you want
Anybody.
this morning. Inspire them to go and get that bag.
It says they're also given to unmarried adults and sometimes employees as a gesture of luck and prosperity. Well, I'm an employee, so I'll take this as a gesture of my luck.
She's gotten married. Okay, you need to pass that envelope on. We continue to explore our Chinese traditions after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
3 pains, 1 hero. Tri-Park, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
And Mzansi, we are back, and one thing about us here, we want you feeling and looking good. So when a headache hits or a toothache starts, Tri-Park is ready. It's the pain powder Gogo reaches for because she knows best. Tri-Park is a triple relief powder for headaches, toothache, and colds and flus, ready to work in just 8 seconds because pain never waits, so Why should you? This month of love, let's celebrate the love for your gogo with a TriPark and stand a chance to win one of 10 1,500 Rand cash cents. All you have to do is head over to the TriPark Facebook page and find out how to enter. T's and C's apply. TriPark, the name you won't forget. It is now top of the hour, and Carissa has your news headlines in Cape Town.
3 pains, 1 hero. TriPark, triple relief. Park the pain your way. Grab yours today. Available in original and lemon flavors.
Now let's start out nationally. Mining, after excavating day and night, the city of Ekurhuleni is investigating and tracking alleged kingpins behind the operation. In other local news, the city of Ekurhuleni has confirmed the full suspension of 2 senior officials as part of what it calls an institutional renewal program. Now, the officials are Head of Legal Services and Risk, Kemi Bahari, and Head of Human Resources, Linda Asheke, both of whom testified before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. Now, they were previously on precautionary suspension over allegations linked to the Ekurhuleni Police Department and an independent police investigative directorate report. Now, the city says format charge sheets have been issued and an external vetting process is underway. In your international news making headlines, Israel's government has approved a process to register land in the West Bank for the first time since 1967, a decision critics described as accelerating annexation. The measure will apply in Area C, which remains under the Israeli control. Egypt, Qatar and Jordan have condemned the move as illegal under international law. Now, the Palestinian Authority has called for international intervention, while Israeli watchdog Peace Now labels the decision a large-scale land grab. Palestinians see the West Bank as foundational to any future Palestinian state. Meanwhile, about 100 United States military personnel have arrived in Nigeria as Washington increases support against Islamist insurgents, with additional personnel expected soon. Now, the deployment follows renewed tensions after U.S. President Donald Trump accused Nigeria of failing to protect Christians from Islamist militants in the northwest. Nigerian authorities say the troops will train and advise local forces, but will not engage in combat. Now, the moves come after U.S. strikes on Islamic State-linked militants in December, as both nations strengthens intelligence cooperations in Nigeria's northern states. And closing off here, where it's now officially a Guinness World Record, YouTuber turned wrestler Logan Paul has sold his ultra-rare Pikachu illustrator card for an eye-watering $16.492 million. That's 290 million Rand, making it the most expensive trading card ever auctioned. Now, one of only about 40 issued in 1998, and the only one graded a perfect 10 by PSA, the card once hung around his neck at WrestleMania 38. Venture capitalist AJ Saramucci snapped it up as the first prize in his bold planetary treasure hunt, saying he is on a quest to collect the uncollectible and declaring his next aim is to buy a T-Rex dinosaur fossil and also the U.S. Declaration of Independence. Buying the Pikachu illustrator card, he said, was only the beginning. That definitely sounds like a villain origin story, but we'll see how it all unfolds. That is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time now for an update on your sports with Gray.
Yes, come join me back on the real world now, where cricket is popping at the T20 World Cup. Never count them out. Afghanistan have kept their faint Super 8 hopes alive with a 5-wicket win over the UAE, inspired by Azmatullah Omarzai's 4 for 15 with the ball and then an unbeaten 40 as well with the bat. And elsewhere, England edged out this very strong Italian side by 24 runs. And Sri Lanka, they humbled Australia by 8 wickets, powered by Patum Nasanka's unbelievable and very quick century there. Now we get into the tail of the tape with our local cricket. The women Proteas slumped to a 53-run defeat against Pakistan's women. That was in their final T20 international in Benoni yesterday. Fatima Sana's unbeaten 47 making all the difference, lifting Pakistan to 144 for 7 before the Proteas collapsed to 91 all out, very uncharacteristically. Well, despite the loss, South Africans securing that series 2-1 ahead of Sunday's ODI opener in Bloemfontein. Love this rivalry. some top-class cricket. Get out there if you can. Now getting back into the tennis journey for 2026, Yannick Sinner cruised into the second round of the Qatar Open with a 6-1, 6-4 win over Thomas Mashak. And that was, of course, in Doha. Playing his first match, in fact, since the Australian Open, the world number 2 dropped just 6 points on serve and will next face, I would imagine, a rather nervous Alexei Popyrin. Now getting back into the rugby journey this year, it's going to be a busy year, and the Springboks will face the Wallabies for an extra test now in Perth, and that's on the 27th of September. The match giving coach Rassie Erasmus some added scope to build depth in a season, of course, highlighted by the big one, the All Blacks' greatest rivalry tour. Great preparation for both teams ahead of the 2027 World Cup and our defence of our world title yet again. Cannot wait for that. I'll try not to get ahead of myself. That's where we leave our sport for now. We'll touch on those headlines again at around 8 o'clock. I think the roads should be up and running. Let's see if there's anything to report on.
Thank you so much, Gray. Let's see what your roads are looking like out in Gauteng and Soweto, where delays are being experienced on the N12 eastbound, and that's at the Deep Kloof interchange. And this is due to a stationary vehicle causing a middle lane closure. Motorists are urged to plan accordingly and also, if possible, use an alternate route. We head over to Cape Town now in Kales River, where back-to-back traffic is being experienced along the R300 northbound at Van Riebeek Road. Now, do allow for added travel time if that is part of your morning commute and if you are planning on using that affected area. But regardless of where you're headed this morning, Mzansi, we just hope that you will arrive alive. Well, that is where we leave your roads for now. We'll check in again at 8 o'clock. Let's get into your weather. Starting out in Polokwane, now on this beautiful day, you'll have partly cloudy conditions to wake up to. Temperatures will start off with a low of 14 degrees and reach a warm 28 with light winds expected from the southeast. Beautiful weather is expected for the rest of your week with rain forecast from Friday. Let's see what's happening in Klerksdorp next, where you can expect cloudy conditions for your region. Temperatures will start off with a low of 15 and climb to a warmer 27 degrees with light winds coming from the west. Our temperatures do remain in the higher 20s and lower 30s for the rest of the week. Out in Pretoria today, you'll experience partly cloudy skies in your part of town. Moderate winds are expected to come through from the west. As far as your temperatures are concerned, they'll range between 16 and 25 degrees, and wet weather conditions are expected over the weekend. Let's see what's happening in Johannesburg. Well, today you'll experience some partly cloudy conditions. Temperatures ranging between 14 and 23 with light winds coming from the west. Now, city temperatures in the lower to mid-20s are expected for the rest of the week, and Wednesday does welcome a period of wet weather. Out in Mbombela today brings partly cloudy skies with warm conditions. Now, light winds are expected from the east once again. Temperatures, they'll start off with a low of 16 and reach a high of 27. Now, clear skies are expected until Thursday, which starts off with a period of rainfall. Out in Bloem, you can expect sunny skies in your region. Light winds are expected from the west. Now, today will bring you a low of 15 and a high of 29, with warm temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s expected. On Thursday, reaching its highest with 31 degrees. Richards Bay, you're up next, where you'll experience light rain today, transitioning into cloudy skies. An expectant low of 18, climbing to a warmer 25 is what your degrees look like, with light winds expected from the southeast. Thursday is the start of a wet period, so do make sure you enjoy the sun while it lasts. Speaking about sun, let's check out Durban, where you can expect mostly cloudy conditions for your region. Temperatures ranging between 21 and 27. Now, your winds will be light, coming from the northeast. Out in Mthatha, today cloudy conditions are expected for your side of town. Temperatures starting off with a low of 16 and then peaking at 31 degrees today. Now, light winds are expected from the east, and in terms of rainy conditions, well, they'll continue to dominate the rest of the week. Cradock, you're up next, where your region will experience sunny conditions. Light winds are expected from the west. Now, temperatures, they'll range between 17 and 32 degrees. Temperatures for the rest of the week remain in the lower 30s. Out in Gqeberha, you'll experience some partly cloudy skies today in your region. Temperatures, they range between 19 and 31 degrees, with moderate winds expected from the south. Now, clear skies are expected until Friday, where the weekend welcomes rain. Gorgeous George, you're up next, where today you'll experience sunny conditions for your region, temperatures ranging between a low of 17 and a high of 27 degrees. Now your winds will be light coming from the southwest. There's a 20% chance of rainfall expected on Wednesday, which does continue throughout the week. Out in the mother city, you start off your Tuesday with sunny conditions, moderate winds expected from the southwest. In Cape Town, temperatures will start off with a low of 18 and reach a high of 24 degrees today. Windy weather is forecast for Wednesday, and temperatures remain moderate for the rest of the week. Let's head over to Sutherland next, where you'll experience partly cloudy skies in your side of town. Temperatures will range from a chilly 13 and climb to a warmer 27 degrees. Now, light winds are expected from the west. Your week is dominated with rainfall, while temperatures remain in the higher 20s to lower 30s. Out in Kimberley today will bring your mostly sunny region. Temperatures will range between a low of 17 and a high of 29. Now, light winds are expected from the west. Pleasant temperatures are forecast for the rest of the week, accompanied by more rainfall as we approach the weekend. Last but not least, Uppington, you're up next, where today you'll experience hot conditions accompanied by moderate winds from the north. Temperatures range between 19 and 32 degrees today. High temperatures are forecast for the rest of the week. It peaks on Thursday and Friday with 36, which is not too bad going into Uppington. It looks like the colder weather is just knocking around the corner. And all of that brings us into your sunrise morning view. Now, we started with a beautiful image at 6 a.m. and now it's time to see the next contender. Roomba Govender from Phoenix, Durban, and rising from the ashes is an absolutely gorgeous morning view. I'm imagining you're leaning out your window right now and just snapping a beautiful picture because you said this sun is too good not to show my feel-good family. And we do appreciate it. Thank you for making us feel so good. And if you too would like to be like Rumba, 063-036-9649 is exactly how you do so. For now, though, we of course want to wish you prosperity in 2026. It's the Chinese New Year after all, and I know that Chanli's got the plug.
All right, it might be all sunshine and roses for you, Mzansi. You don't want to miss out on playing Powerball and Powerball Plus for 64 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Tuesday. Don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 42 million and Powerball Plus for an estimated 22 million rand today, vandag. What are you guys waiting for? Buy your tickets now in store or on nationallottery.co.za or the mobile app, or again, cell phone banking. We posted all the details on our Expresso social media pages, so go check them out. Panda, Pusher, Play. Powerball and Powerball Plus for 64 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. Cuties in Cape Town, what do you guys have for us?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the image of her little father out of my mind. You called him a little man, so I'm sorry. That's what I cannot wait to meet the dad that produced that amazing human being. So I cannot wait for that. But we've got the small matter of our own celebrations for the start of the Chinese Lunar New Year.
All right, earlier Graham gave me an envelope. It's time for me to return the favor.
Hopefully it's got some flavor. It looks absolutely beautiful, getting behind the red and the impassioned colors and the symbolism.
Not lotto numbers.
Okay, envelope 2. A true or false for you, my friend. Giving money in odd numbers inside red envelopes is considered unlucky.
Odd numbers, I would say true.
Yeah, 100%.
No
odd
one
is
likes an
always
odd number.
Come on, you can't even divide it. How are you going to share it with your mates? Don't share your money. If you get any money in an envelope, it's all for you.
It's yours.
No, it's the hope that we are interested in inspiring that in you this morning. And we'll continue our cultural celebration with a lion dance in just a moment. Stick around. That's really cute.
It's pretty.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is indeed your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this beautiful Chinese New Year. If no one has told you yet, happy Chinese New Year to you. Now, right now, we're about to prepare beef noodle soup with long life noodles. It's a dish that symbolizes a wish for long and a prosperous life. Now, when paired with rich, slow simmered beef bone broth, the soup becomes nourishing and deeply comforting, perfect for family gatherings during the festive season. Now, each steaming bowl carries warmth, tradition, and the hope of blessing in the new year ahead. And that's exactly what we're hoping, not only for you, Mzansi, but also for you, Tina. So welcome back to the kitchen.
Thank you.
So many great ingredients. One of my favorite memories is actually being in Paris and heading to, it was a local Chinese spot, and every day, every evening, I would have a Chinese beef noodle soup. It was just the comforting, most beautiful, and also full-body dish, right?
Oh yeah, it's soothing, right?
Soothing, my
Yes.
goodness. So what do we got with us today?
Okay, so we're making the Taiwanese beef noodle soup today,
Ooh.
and we're trying to showcase the long life noodle. And this broth is just so soothing and so easy to make as well. The trick to this, it's a national dish of Taiwan, and then the trick to this dish is actually the cut of the meat. It's carefully selected.
okay.
Has to be beef shin. It's because of the tendons inside, in between, marbling it's not the fat we're looking for, but the tendon. Once you cook it well, it actually melts and actually adds that juiciness to the beef. Otherwise, beef can be actually very dry.
Yeah.
So you need that tendon to help it loosen it up a little bit.
So we've got our beef, carrots, tomato, the two sauces.
Yeah, so we have the wine, the rice wine again, some soy sauce,
sauce.
The 5 spice,
Ooh,
salt
lovely.
and pepper, ginger and
Ginger,
garlic.
of course, and garlic.
The aromatics. so-
Amazing. Well,
yeah.
let's get to cooking. Oh, that
Cool.
looks fantastic.
So with some onion inside. So just browning it. Beautiful.
And if I'm not mistaken, beef takes quite a long time to cook, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this dish will typically take you about 90 minutes to cook, and then just to cook the tendons until it softens and
Right.
everything. Then we're going to brown the meat.
Oh, it's a labor of love. I love to see it.
So this is a dish that I typically made when there's someone sick in the family. It's a nice deep flavored broth. The 5 spice actually adds a lot of flavor to it.
So, Tina, that's what I was going to say because I can smell it. It is so fragrant. And when they say 5 spice, it is 5 ingredients.
Yes.
Do you know which 5 ingredients? Or
I
do
knew
you
you were going to
recall?
ask me that. I
Do you
asked
recall?
ChatGPT this morning, and then
It's very fragrant.
So I know there's star anise.
I was
going
gonna
to
say, I can smell that,
there's a bit
yeah.
of cinnamon as well.
Warming spices.
Yes.
Delicious. Some cloves are in there as well.
There we go.
Fennel seeds, Szechuan pepper. There you go.
Smart girl.
Is it me or is it my producer in my ear is the question.
Thanks, Lucian.
Shout
All
out,
right,
Baz.
so we're going to throw some tomato.
Okay, there you go.
All right.
Lovely. I'm going to include this in my rotation for winter as well.
Oh, yes.
It has to be. And you could probably cook it in batches and then keep it, right?
Oh,
like freeze it or...
This is a beautiful freezer food. Make a huge batch.
Yes. Oh, it's already smelling incredible. We're throwing in some soy sauce and some white wine vinegar. And then you serve it with, you said, long noodles.
Yeah, so long life noodle, you typically have long life noodle for Chinese New Year as well. It's just to wish your elderlies a very long, prosperous life. So if you ever get invited to Chinese family dinner, do not cut the noodles for them.
Okay. There's a reason why they are super long.
Yes, super long. So it's just to wish the elderly a long life.
Wow.
So don't cut it for them because
Yes.
it's actually not a good sign.
You're cutting people's lives short. Let's not even... Okay, wait. We need a knife or a microplane to cut into this. I'm going to go with a knife. Let's use one of these. All right, forgive me for using the surface.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
So
This
funny
might
story.
take a minute.
the other dish that we typically serve on Chinese New Year
Yes.
Eve is a whole fish. From
Oh.
head to tail to show the beginning and the end, and then yu means fish in
Okay.
Chinese, and it means that there's a leftover or there's a symbol of abundance.
Ooh.
So typically,
What kind of fish are we talking about?
any fish that is head to toe.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, not head to toe, head to fin.
Yes.
So you
Hey,
want to
man,
see-
I haven't seen all fishes. Maybe.
So you want whole fish.
Yes.
And then what happens is that you actually don't chop the head or the tail, you serve it as a whole fish.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And then you point the fish head to the head of to someone who's the most elderly or most respectable guest on your dinner table as a subtle sign of showing respect. So
I mean, that could cause some beef in the family. The most respected person is. So I assume that's usually like the grandparents or the father or something like that, right?
Or if you have someone, a special guest that you invite for Chinese New Year dinner, you'll normally point the
towards them.
Yeah, the fish head towards them as well.
And is it steamed fish or?
Yeah, you can steam them or you can have sweet and sour. Go right in. Thank you.
Pleasure.
I can see that
quite big chunks of ginger. It'll just add to the flavor. All right, so as this cooks, Tina, what more do we add to it? Do we just let it leave her alone? What do we do?
Yeah, so we add a bit of water to it just to cover the meat, and then we let it on a slow simmer for about 90 minutes.
Yes.
And that's it.
And then you serve it with the long noodles. Don't cut the noodles. And then you have the finished result, which is that one over there. And it's usually a little bit more soupy than that, no?
Yeah, it's a little bit more soupy than that because you want the broth.
Of course. Oh, nothing like some broth to just make you feel at home and comforted. And that's exactly how you make this delicious meal. If you missed any of the steps, do make sure that you scan that QR code on your screen right now. Whip your phone out, whip the camera out, and then just shine it on the screen. It'll take you directly to that recipe on expressoshow.com. We still have more recipes to get into. It is a beautiful Chinese New Year. And of course, we're wishing you love and prosperity. Smells good, hey?
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
Now, if your tummy doesn't feel good, then you don't feel good. So are you suffering from acute or chronic constipation? Well, Aspen's got you. For long-term constipation relief, Aspen offers Movicol, Pegicol, and Laxin. For relief from occasional constipation, turn to Lenolax, Linen Glycerin, or Laxidor suppositories. Now, for gradual constipation relief, there's also Brooklax and Laxidor tablets. Choose the laxative you need from South Africa's value-leading laxatives company and help your family get the relief they need. Graham and Carissa, what do we have left?
Whether it's acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. Get the constipation relief you need from Aspen's laxative portfolio.
So as you know, we are celebrating the and we are doing a deep dive and absolutely loving it. These celebrations would be incomplete without a traditional Chinese dance performance, and cue the lion dancers. Joining us to discuss their cultural significance, Gang Dong, head of the Huaxing Arts Group, choreographer, has put a huge amount of work into what we'll see, but we wanted to get the plug-in first. So Gang, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
What is the significance, and I hope I pronounced that right, of Cape Town Huaxing? Please, can you explain a little bit more again?
Good. Huaxing Arts Group of Cape Town is a community-based arts professional group. So we always do the celebrations whenever there is a big days, especially come to the Chinese New Year and also other important festivals.
How important is the traditional dance? Obviously, we can rally when we see it. It captures the imagination. It's beautiful to watch. But from a Chinese cultural perspective, why is the traditional dancing so important?
Look, I believe the tradition as a root to remember or to deep in mind to run yourself where you come from, and must be proud where you are.
I love that. And this is also something that young Chinese people, young people around the world can gravitate towards and follow and be inspired by. What sort of training goes into learning to dance at this level? Because it's mind-blowing. How often and how long do these dancers train?
Look, if it's in China, so the children get training from beginning, very little. But here we do it every week.
Sure, and we will see the spectacular results. Can you explain to us what we're going to see now? What are they going to perform?
So you are going to see the traditional lion dance, which is going to bring the good luck and fortune for the Chinese New Year.
I love that. Hopefully that sinks in for you, it sinks in for me, and hopefully it sinks in for you at home. Let's see what the Cape Town Huaxing has prepared for us this morning. Let's take it away. My little heart is beating. Wow, thank you so much. I hope that good fortune, this message of hope finds you absolutely spectacular. I know these guys' legs are probably shaking right now. Some of the fittest human beings on the planet. So before we continue our celebrations, I thought I would just do a quick little exchange.
Quickly.
You can test my knowledge now, seeing as
Your
we are
knowledge
learning so much.
And their strength. Okay, I can't even grab it. Okay, I got it. Here's one more.
Okay.
True or false, the zodiac cycle repeats every 10 years. Ooh, tricky.
I'm gonna say true.
It's actually false.
Oh.
It's every 12 years that it repeats.
And they were trying to help me. But they knew they're not allowed. You guys are spectacular.
Well done.
We cannot wait for another performance a little bit later. Head over to our socials if you want to catch up on everything we have been learning and celebrating today. Happy Chinese New Year. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Today is a good day to have a good day, and we're hoping that you're feeling the goodness because it is Chinese New Year. And we're saying a very big morning to you, Mzansi, with a great question.
Oh man, it is the year of the fire horse, as repeats every 12 years.
12 years.
As we now know. A year that symbolizes independence, along with a few, I think, very evocative meanings for all of us. And that's why we wanted to put it to you. What's that brave thing that you're finally running towards?
Wow. That's a question,
Sure, can I put
Gray?
that to you? Okay, well, let's put it all to South Africa, and hopefully they are being inspired. Arms like that, that's what I'm running towards. An arm, do you think both of his arms are that size, or just the one?
I think just the one.
It's okay,
It would be unfair if it was both.
I love that notion. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to start thinking about it. Remember, you cannot manifest, and I should be careful saying this so close to the manifestation station, unless you have that vision. So let's see what your vision looks like for 2026.
The first
Angelo.
one is Angelo. Nice. Good morning. Good morning, Angelo. Running towards getting my Code 4 license. Must say it's more exciting than anxious. That's a great perspective, Angelo.
Rock and roll, man. Do it. It must be nervous. It must make you scared if you're going towards it. I love that. Timberlitle, what did you have to say this morning? Good morning, Expresso family. Happy Tuesday. I'm finally chasing the dream of starting my own small coffee roastery.
Yes.
Time to get up towards independence. Please let us know. Okay, I'm going to teach you a lesson in shameless self-promotion. What is the name of your roastery? Put it on our social media platforms so we can get a taste.
Timberlitle, please, we would love to wake up to a sip of your coffee. Then let's see what else we've got from you, Mzansi. Thank you so much for getting in touch, Gary.
OG.
The OG, my tattoos, Ma and She, horse and snake.
Okay.
Yes.
Ma and she.
Oh,
wow.
there you
Look
go.
at Oh, trust him to go all in. I bet you stayed up all night and just found a 24-hour tattoo parlor and did it as the show started this morning just to be edgy. 'Cause That's what Gary
Gary.
Oakump is like. I hope I get to spend time with you one day, Gary Oakump. You seem like the most amazing person. Thank you so much. inspire yourself this morning? I know we are looking for totems. We've got the amazing totem in the fire horse, but maybe you need to be that fire this morning.
My
Come
goodness. All right, we're going to bring the fire right now as well, because joining us is the most striking dancers. It is our Chinese New Year rather celebration, and the Cape Town group are getting together with a traditional dance performance. So let's get straight into it. Back to school just got even better. Now, Outline is kicking off the new term by giving one lucky viewer the chance to win a year's supply of stationery worth 5,000 Rand. All you have to do to enter is head over to Expresso's social pages and tell us which Outline stationery item helps you stay neat, organized, and ready to learn. Use hashtag OutlineAfrica to enter. Now, entries close the 25th of February and T's and C's apply. Visit expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Happy Chinese New Year. Beautiful day, and we've been loving the celebrations and also the learning. So I'm going to test your learnings once again, my friend.
Okay, I'm preparing myself.
I actually don't think we've covered this, so if you do know it, I'll be very impressed. Impressed. It's a true or false. The Chinese zodiac has 12 animals, but the cat is one of them.
True. Of course, the cat. Why would you leave the cat off?
Cats are naughty. He missed the zodiac race. It's false. I would have definitely had a year of the cat. I thought you could have been a year of the cat. But we are learning every day. And yes, that cycle repeats itself every 12 years. So those 12 animals, you can go and study and find out more. But right now, we want to find out more about the newest family member on this amazing show. She is incredible. She kickstarted her journey with us last week, and she is flying solo into Johannesburg. Well, not quite. It seems like someone very special has dropped in to visit our Chanley. Good morning.
Good morning. If you guys have just joined us, it is the perfect time because you guys are about to meet the cutest little Asian man you ever did see. But before we introduce him, happy Lunar New Year to all of you. We have officially ushered in the year of the horse, a year that symbolizes speed, strength, and great success. Across the globe, families are coming together for the most important meal of the year. It's called the reunion dinner, sharing symbolic dishes like dumplings for wealth and long noodles for longevity. From the vibrant red lanterns lining our streets to the thunderous beat of the lion dance that you guys just saw, this is a time to sweep away the old and welcome a fresh start with open arms. This morning, guys, we are welcomed and joined by my own papa, my daddy. It's Pia Wong, who will be chatting all things Chinese New Year as how we celebrated it with the family. This is the loudest and warmest feel-good welcome I need right now. Expresso, welcome, Pia Wong. Hello, Papa.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
I'm well.
Welcome to my job.
Thank you for inviting me.
This is not what mommy and you wanted me to do. You wanted a 9 to 5, but welcome to my office. Here we are on my first day in Joburg. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Super proud.
Thank you, Papa. Appreciate you. Okay, so for all the viewers out there, we actually celebrated New Year's on Sunday because all the family could actually get together on Sunday. You guys will probably see some photos across the screen. I know growing up, Mama, who's my granny and my dad's mom, she really tried to give you a really good childhood and upbringing. What's one of the fondest memories that you can remember, especially around this time?
It was always the food, because Mama used to always feed us.
She always used to go, sek fan. What does that mean?
Eat as much as you can.
Eat rice.
Eat rice and eat as much as you can. And I never forget, even when I used to visit her, whether it would be a packet of instant noodles, but I would always get something to eat, always.
I love it, and I think that's still carried in to today because you guys just feed us all the time. And then when it comes to traditions on New Year's, what's that about?
We often celebrated by burning incense and honoring our ancestors. And the big tradition was receiving, as children, receiving the hong pao, which is the red envelopes.
And we also call it lisi because lisi is in Cantonese.
That's correct.
Correct.
And that was exciting for us because we'd always know we'd be receiving some money and cash.
You'd be rich.
And for the day, we'd all be excited for that.
That's incredible. And now, as I said to you guys, we celebrated on Sunday. And let me tell you guys, we had a feast. So what normally happens is we order a bunch of dishes. It then goes on a lazy Susan and we just spin it and we just pick whatever food we want. What were some of the meals that we ate on Sunday?
It was obviously the noodles was the main dish.
Because that is for longevity. So you have to have that for New Year's.
We had a lot of rice, which is abundance for the rest of the year. And also the steam buns, which is pao, which is for wealth and prosperity.
Of course, and let's not forget, there is also fish, which is abundance. And then we have, I need to remember this, dumplings for wealth, and then spring rolls for prosperity. And also, we didn't have spring rolls on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to have tonight.
You don't want me to prosper.
No, we're going to have tonight. We have to have tonight.
Okay, we're going to have, you must order me a nice chicken spring roll. Okay, over here we have goodies. Did you see this?
Yes,
Does
I
this
see
look
that.
familiar, Papa?
I know what's in there.
What's in there? Tell everybody.
It's got to be the steam buns. It's got to be the dim sum. It's one of our favorites. And remember school days?
Yes.
Favorite.
Let's see if Daddy's right. He's right. You're a winner. Okay, everybody. These are paos. Pao buns. You can have one. We have the char siu ones, that's pork.
That's right.
You also get chicken, and you also chicken mushroom ones, and you get veg ones. So I'm going to open it up over here to show you guys inside. And a little story. Papa, this was my breakfast, guys, every morning. This with the dim sum. Okay, so Papa used to make this for us every morning, and then I would be running late. We'd literally just put, not even in a Tupperware, we'd find a plastic, put it in the plastic, because the plastic would help still steam it, and it would help it still be soft.
Warm.
Or keep it warm. And then I'd put in my blazer pocket, and then in the car, on our way to school, I'd be munching on this. So cheers. Happy New Year.
Happy
Yummy.
New Year.
It's really good. So delicious. And then we have some fortune cookies. And of course, we have some White Rabbit sweets. I hear there's a surprise.
Yeah, I got.
Sydney, is there a surprise from you?
I have a surprise.
You have the surprise?
That's right.
Oh, stop.
It's a hong pao, especially for you. Happy New Year.
Oh,
and good luck in
Papa.
your new venture.
Papa, I got these. So in here, this is what Graham and them were talking about too. You put some cash in here. So normally it would be married adults or couples who then give their children, or unmarried adults. Me, I'm the unmarried adult, so I'm allowed to receive here. And I heard Graham say, maybe there's 10,000 inside. Is there 10,000, Daddy? There's 100 rands is what I see. Thank you, Papa. I love you so much. Happy New Year. I'm so excited for the spring rolls tonight. Put these in your pocket for Kaika, Mamai, Kiki, all of them. Put inside. Okay, Graham, did you just fall in love with my cute little Chinese dad?
Well, the way that you've been talking about him as your cute little Chinese dad the whole day, now I have fallen in love with him, okay? I absolutely love to find out more about where you've come from as well. We owe both of your parents a massive debt of gratitude because you are our gift, our abundance at the moment. So thank you so much, Tandy, for opening a window into your family. Niangao, the beloved sticky chewy, don't laugh, Tina. It's a beloved sticky chewy Chinese New Year cake. It doesn't look like that to me, but we are learning this morning, and it looks and smells delicious. But it's also, most importantly, a symbol of growth, of prosperity and good fortune. Made from glutinous rice flour, sugar. Its name carries a double meaning: year cake and year high, as I understand it, representing hopefully the hope, rising success, higher income, advancement in the year ahead. And Tina Long from Home Bao is still with us. We have been throwing baos at you all morning. You have been amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for just being a part of the spirit of newness today, because we are feeling it on a different level.
Awesome.
Can you see that I'm like a child before Christmas? I'm so excited just to find out what this is, let alone taste it and make it. So explain yourself.
I love the way you pronounce Niangao. It's so cute. It's so very much my husband would have said
Really?
exactly the same thing.
I got you, son. I got you.
Cool. So this is, I'm doing a cheat version today. This
Okay.
you can readily buy them at any Asian store. This is the most difficult part to buy. The recipe is on Expresso show, so
Thank
we're going
you.
to skip that.
And
Today-
you can scan it and have a little bit of fun with that, please.
So we're going to make the batter. Literally going to deep fry this, and it's going to taste like a deep fried moji. Can you imagine? And we're going to... So what I'm throwing in there is actually cornstarch, flour, egg, and then mix a bit of water.
Because baby needs some wobble. It's got to have that substance.
Yeah. So we're just making a quick little batter. We're going to dip the niangao, the rice cake, into this batter, and then we're going to fry it.
Oh my word. Oh, so we can have the crispy on the outside and this beautiful gelatinous, gorgeous center. On a scale of 1 to 10, to get to this, how difficult? Don't you? You've got such an evil laugh this morning. You can't do that in the kitchen. Is it something that requires a couple of shots, a couple of attempts,
I think
and
if
then you
you-
kind of feel it out?
Yeah, if you follow the recipe very, very closely, and then you have a very good steamer, then I say your chance to success is pretty high.
That felt like a veiled... I don't know if that was a backhanded vote of confidence or...
You've
as
got
soon as-
this,
Yeah,
Graham.
you've got this. Your
this.
chances of success are very high. Yeah, that sounds...
It's my tactful way of saying,
Exactly.
try it.
Yeah, just give it a shot.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
Also, like my beautiful friend Carissa, you don't hold back in the kitchen. You like, you all in.
Hoi.
We're flying, we're hoying. And you got to have the confidence, hey? Just back it. If it's half of the best recipes in the world were discovered by accident. So I'm always like, just go all in and have some
We're
fun.
going to discover a lot of new recipes on this show. Okay, so...
Almost weekly, in fact.
I've been watching. So how do you know when your oil is ready? Is that you stick your wooden chopstick, please, no plastic chopsticks. You stick it in, and then if it bubbles like that, then it's ready. It's beautiful. You don't
I'm
need
so
a fancy...
glad it did that as you did it. Otherwise, you and I were going to have some chit chat for the next 20 minutes. And I can fill silence, eh? You know, I think by now that I can fill a gap.
Okay, so you throw into this hot oil, you deep fry it. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, it's lovely. And this is the kind of food theatre. This is really interesting. Maybe push the boat out once a week, do something interesting, and use your friends as the sounding board, because this is such a brilliant conversation starter. And again, if the results are spectacular, we're winning. If they are spectacularly bad, as is often the case with me, we are still having a lot of fun, and that's a talking point.
Yeah.
How much fun? Because I know we often thrust this on you. You've got to represent your culture. You've got to represent these amazing days.
Bring it.
But that's what I'm saying. It feels like a self-indulgent moment for you as well. How special does it feel when you get to do this, especially in front of the nation?
I think I always brag this moment to my kids. You know, Mommy's going to be on TV again tomorrow.
What are your kids' names?
Anne and Matthew.
Anne and Matthew, I hope you're proud of Mommy today. Excuse me.
Sorry. I also wanted to see the cute moment. Hi, Anne and Matthew. That was adorable. And I brought you guys something special. I brought
No, she's been. It's
a red card.
No, it's
not the soccer red card.
I'm going to ask you a question. It's not the 10,000 rand that I heard.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Tina, I apologize.
I was like thinking, oh, how thick is this thing?
You already spent the money in your mind.
Oh, it's a bit
No, when I came in early and I tested all the envelopes and then handed them out beforehand.
It's actually a fact about Chinese New Year, so if you open it, it's something inside.
And you can ask us the question.
Okay, yeah, you can test us.
Because knowledge is the fortune this morning.
Is it empty?
Is it empty?
Oh, okay, hello. This is a nice surprise. It says envelope 5.
Okay.
True or false?
Okay.
People born in the year of the horse are believed to be shy and quiet.
No, false.
Okay, I'm going to let you know. I was born in the year of the horse.
That should
What do you
answer the entire question. That's the biggest false ever.
Yeah, false. People born in the year of the horse are said to be energetic, independent, and love freedom. Is that you?
You do love
100%.
freedom.
What am I even doing in this studio? I'm gone. Oh, no, look, we've got incentive to stay here.
Wow.
This is very exciting, hey? And have you noticed how Tina's got your kind of gung-ho
Where do you think I
attitude in the
learned it
kitchen?
from?
I love cooking with you, Clarissa.
Oh, that looks so funky and cute and...
All right, so in China, this originates the south. South of China actually have them sweet, but if you go towards the north of China, like your Koreans, they call it tteokbokki.
Yes.
So it's that chewy rice sticks, and then they mix some gochujang sauce to it. Today's version, we're doing the sweet version of the rice cake. So if you bite into it, careful, it's quite hot.
It is quite hot right now, but we can try. We can blow on it.
When you say quite hot, every part of my being says I'll be okay.
I will be okay. I'll do a corner.
Okay.
There we go. You're looking for that chewy, moji texture.
The nuts in here?
It's actually red bean. Yeah, sweet red bean, moji, chewy, kind of
It's like very familiar.
It's like your moji, I think. Deep fried moji.
It's yummy, and it's, I'm going to put a Moorish label on it. Handle with care, because you will chow them all. In fact, get busy. We've got a whole lot more to make.
Wow.
And having a whole lot of tasty goodness. And we're going to continue to celebrate the Chinese New Year and also possibly celebrate, whoa!
What celebration
What are
do
you
we have
talking about?
here?
It's a 0.2 second rule. Celebrate your SAFTA nomination. It's that exciting. That's why it's all falling apart here. Are you nominated for one of the biggest awards in the country? We'll find out after this.
Nice.
And then we get another amazing performance.
You got to taste it for good luck now.
I'm going to eat the whole thing. With my good fortune.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue our celebrations this morning. The Shuashing unbelievable dance and cultural celebration continues with yet another amazing performance this morning. This one is going to take your breath away. Enjoy.
goodness, that was incredible. And such a beautiful way to send us off into our Chinese New Year. And for the rest of the day, we wish you a beautiful one. And we hope that that was the horsey kickstart that you absolutely needed. But now, though, with just moments after 8 o'clock, it's time to give you your final news update. And we get started out nationally, where a lack of oxygen in the water during extreme heatwave conditions is being blamed for a massive fish kill at the Umhlali River estuary on KwaZulu-Natal's north coast. Now, the KwaDukuza's local municipality closed Tinley Manor Beach and Shaka's Cove tidal pool in Salt Rock. And that was after thousands of fish and crustaceans washed up. Now, an interim report links the die-off to high temperatures during low tide. Residents say marine life of all sizes, including crabs and shrimp, has been affected. In other news in South Africa, the Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources has urged residents of the Gugulethu informal settlement in Springs to stop illegal mining after the alleged discovery of gold particles in a kraal sparked a digging frenzy. Now, scores of community members have been excavating day and night since last week. The department warns that mining without permits is a criminal offence that endangers lives and damages the environment. Now, the city of Ekurhuleni is investigating and tracking alleged kingpins behind the operation. Let's take a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines, where the government of Zimbabwe has published a bill seeking to amend the constitution, a move widely seen as an attempt by ZANU-PF to extend President Emmerson Mnangagwa's term in office. Opposition leaders have rejected the proposal, while a group of war veterans has approached the Constitutional Court to declare it invalid. Now, a civil rights organization has also appealed to the African Union to suspend Zimbabwe, arguing that democratic principles are being undermined. Meanwhile, Israel's government has approved a process to register land, and that's in the West Bank, for the first time since 1967, a decision critics describe as accelerating annexation. The measure will apply in Area C, which remains under Israeli control. Now, Egypt, Qatar and Jordan have condemned the move as illegal under international law. The Palestinian Authority has called for international intervention, while Israeli watchdog Peace Now labels the decision a large-scale land grab. Palestinians see the West Bank as foundational to any future Palestinian state. And let's close off on this note, where a dog who spent 10 years living in a cemetery in Sao Paulo, where his owner was buried, has inspired a new state law allowing pets to be laid to rest alongside their families. Nicknamed Bob Caviro, he refused to leave after the funeral in Taboão de Serra, comforting mourners and even joining processions, until his death in 2021, where he was buried beside his guardian. Now, the Bob Caviro law, now in effect, recognizes the deep emotional bond between people and their animals. In a nation with millions of pets, one faithful companion has changed the rules of goodbye. Now, this wasn't just a dog, clearly. This was devotion in its truest form. Well, on that feel-good note, we close off your news for this Tuesday morning. Let's get your final bit of sports from Graham.
Let's jump right in with our World Cup action from yesterday. You can never count them out, certainly in Cup action. Afghanistan kept faint Super 8 hopes alive with a 5-wicket win over the UAE, inspired by Azmatullah Omarzai's 4 for 15 with the ball and then unbeaten 40 with the bat. Then elsewhere, England edged out this very strong, surprising Italy side by 24 runs, while Sri Lanka, they thrashed Australia by 8 wickets, powered by Patum Nasanka's unbeaten century. A little closer to home, not the best fortunes for our Proteas ladies. They slumped to a 53-run defeat at the hands of Pakistan's women in the final T20 International in Benoni yesterday. Fatima Sana, destroyer-in-chief, her unbeaten 47, lifting Pakistan to 144 for 7 before the Proteas, while they collapsed at 91 all out. But despite the loss, they do take the series 2-1. Of course, most importantly, ahead of Sunday's ODI opener in Bloemfontein. The way these teams are playing, fireworks. Go and support the ladies, please. A little further afield, we get back into tennis as Yannick Sinner cruised into the second round of the Qatar Open with a 6-1, 6-4 win over Thomas Mashak in Doha. Playing his first match since the Australian Open, in fact, the world number 2 looked sublime. He dropped just 6 points on serve and will next face a very nervous, I'm sure, Alexei Popyrin. Now we can get even more excited about Springbok rugby this year. The Springboks will face the Wallabies in an extra test now in Perth on the 27th of September, with the match now giving coach Rassie Erasmus scope to build even more depth in a season highlighted by a couple of really high points. We've got the All Blacks' greatest rivalry tour, and that's ultimately the preparation for the 2027 World Cup title defense. It's going to be crazy. You want to get there if we can. But we love the full roster and we love the sport at the moment. And that's where we're going to leave our sport for this Tuesday morning. Let's get the latest on the traffic front.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. Let's see what's happening in your roads. In Cape Town in Mowbray, where a collision on the N2 inbound at Shell has resulted in the closure of the right lane. Traffic delays, as you can imagine, are expected. Let's move to Gauteng next in Kuruleni, where a crash has been reported on the N3 northbound at the Gildenes interchange. Now, currently the left lane is closed and motorists are advised to drive carefully and try to remember to stay safe as you head on out there. Whatever road you tackle this morning, we hope that you arrive alive, and we'll see you again at 6 a.m. tomorrow for some more updates. But now let's get that final update on your weather around the country. Starting out in Polokwane, now on this day it is partly cloudy conditions that you'll be met with, where temperatures will start off with a low of 14 and reach a warm 28 degrees as your high, with light winds expected from the southeast. Beautiful weather is expected for the rest of your week, with rain forecast from Friday. Let's move to Klerksdorp next, where you can expect cloudy conditions for your region. Temperatures will start off with a low of 15 and climb to 27 as your high, with light winds expected from the west. Now, temperatures also remain in the 20s and lower 30s for the rest of the week, also welcoming a wet weekend ahead. Out in Pretoria, you'll experience partly cloudy skies in your part of town, with moderate winds expected from the west. Our temperatures will range between a low of 16 and a high of 25 degrees today. Wet weather conditions are also expected over the weekend. Let's see what Johannesburg is looking like on this Tuesday. You will experience some cloudy conditions today. Temperatures will range between 14 and 23 with light winds from the west. Now, steady temperatures in the lower to mid-20s are expected for the rest of the week, and Wednesday welcomes a wet period which continues into the week. Out in Mbombela today brings you partly cloudy skies with warm conditions. Now, light winds are expected, this time from the east. Temperatures will start off with a low of 16 and your peak is sitting at 27 degrees. Out in the beautiful Bloemfontein, you can expect a low of 15 and a high of 29 degrees. Generally sunny conditions and warm temperatures in the upper 20s to lower 30s are expected. Now, Thursday it will peak at 31 degrees as your high, but do enjoy the warm weather as the weekend promises a wet one. Richards Bay, we head to you next, where you'll experience light rain transitioning into cloudy skies and expect a low of 18, climbing to a warmer 25 degrees for your temperatures. Now, light winds are expected from the southeast, and that brings us all the way to the beautiful Durban, where you can expect mostly cloudy conditions for your region. Temperatures ranging between 21 and 27 as your high. Now, winds will be light coming from the northeast. A warm to moderate temperatures are expected for the rest of the week, accompanied by rain. Mthatha, you're up next, where today cloudy conditions are expected for your region. Temperatures will start off with a low of 16 and a high of 31 degrees. Light winds are expected from the east. Now, rainy conditions continue to dominate the rest of the week, temperatures remaining in the 30s. Out in Cradock, you will experience sunny conditions today. The light winds are expected to come through from the west. Temperatures will range between a low of 17 and peak at 32 as your high. Out in Gqeberha on this Tuesday, your low is sitting at 19 and a high of 31 degrees. There's mostly sunny skies, but you can expect some windy conditions along the way as well. As we approach the weekend ahead, it will be a rainy one, so once again enjoy the sunshine while it's here. Out in gorgeous George today, you'll experience sunny conditions for your region, temperatures ranging between 17 and 27. Now, light winds can be expected to come through from the southwest. There's a 20% chance of rain expected on Wednesday, which does continue into the rest of the week. Mother City, what are you saying? Well, you start up your Tuesday with sunny conditions. Moderate winds are expected from the southwest. Now, temperatures will start off with a low of 18 and reach a higher 24 degrees. Windy weather is forecast for Wednesday. Temperatures remain moderate for the rest of the week. Let's check out Southerner next, where you'll experience partly cloudy skies on your side of town. Temperatures ranging from a chilly 13 and climbing to a hotter 27 degrees. Now, light winds are expected to come through from the west. As for the rest of your week, it will be dominated by some sunshine. As we enter into the weekend, there will be some rainfall. In Kimberley today, we'll bring mostly sunny conditions to your region. Temperatures will range between 17 and 29 degrees. Now, light winds are expected from the west, with pleasant conditions definitely forecast for the rest of the week. Out in Uppington, this is where we'll leave things. Today, you'll experience hot conditions accompanied by moderate winds from the north. Our temperatures will start off with a warm 19 and reach a hotter 32. High temperatures are forecast for the rest of the week. Now, Thursday does reach its highest at 36 degrees, and that scorcher brings us into what is a beautiful morning view, this time around coming from Cape Town, out in Khayelitsha by Olwethu. And thank you so much, Olwethu, for capturing such a beautiful morning view. My goodness, this is definitely artist worthy. The sky looking incredible. You know, some people will say that God has got his waves going, but otherwise it's just looking absolutely great with the orange just really represented in the beautiful clouds there. We wish you a beautiful day, Olwethu, and do know that you got a 27-degree high for the rest of your day. We do hope that you have a beautiful one. And Mzansi, if you would like to be like Olwethu and share your morning view with us, really simple. 063-036-9649 is how you get in touch with us directly here in the studio. For now, though, we still want to plug you into the good stuff. It is the final hour. And while we've wrapped the content on Chinese New Year, we still have so much good stuff coming your way.
When mosquitoes invade, use Raid. Raid kills bugs dead.
You're still watching your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I don't know. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling good. It might be because it is, of course, Chinese New Year. Mzansi, hopefully luck is in your fortune too. You don't want to miss out on playing Powerball and Powerball Plus for 64 million rand in total estimated jackpots this Tuesday. Don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 42 million rand and Powerball Plus for an estimated 22 million rand today. What are you waiting for? Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za or the mobile app or cell phone banking. Head over to our social media pages. We are having all of the information over there for you. Panda, Pusher, Play, Powerball and Powerball Plus for 64 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. I have such FOMO. There's so many great things happening over there in Cape Town. What do you guys have for us?
Oh, shame. I think she's missing us a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
I did
We
warn
bonded
you
on Friday.
that Cape Town is awesome. No, Joburg is smiling because you're there, my friend, and we are smiling because we get to celebrate the Chinese New Year and we are learning. That is the fortune that we have been given. So you get to do the final test.
Do
yes?
I? Okay.
Test me.
I will definitely test you. Let's
Okay,
see
so we
what's
know
going
that the
on.
cat is not a part of the 12-year zodiac cycle within the
Yes.
Chinese zodiac, and it does repeat every 12 years, not 10.
Ooh.
Okay.
We
see how I was
have
trying not
done
to
this
cheat.
one already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess it's a retest.
Remember, 3-second attention span, hey?
All
So
right.
it might be...
Well, let's test you again, Mzansi.
Okay.
Giving odd numbers inside red envelopes is considered unlucky. Do you remember?
I think in any culture, anything odd is odd.
Yes,
Okay. There's a
anything odd
reason
is
why it's
odd.
difficult to do maths with odd numbers. All right.
what
No,
you're
it's definitely even numbers because it's simple and easy to work with. But I've now realized it's because you can't split an odd number, and the people will come for your money when you've got it. You know.
No 50-50 over here.
No, we are celebrating the newness, the freshness, the passion of red. Thank you, Chadley.
Beautiful.
Okay, now this is a new fact that
We hope.
I should be testing you on this.
Okay, I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure there was something in there.
All right. Ooh,
it looks like
I
a
like
long
this one.
one.
Okay, it's a true or false.
Okay.
Okay, because that's how we roll. The lion dance is performed to scare away bad spirits.
True.
100%.
Yes.
The loud drum beats, the clashing cymbals, the lion's energetic movements are believed to chase away negative energy while also blessing the community with prosperity and happiness for the year ahead. That's basically like
Roar.
describing our show. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love it. So thank you so much to all those within the South African Chinese diaspora who have given us so much today, celebrated with us. I want Mr. Dong's energy for the rest of the year, okay? He was so proud to show his culture and the gift that he gave us. So thank you so much. It has really, really made the world of difference. Hopefully you're feeling inspired. Maybe, just maybe, there's a SAFTA on the cards for you. We're going to get into this year's nominees after this. I wonder if it's here.
I thought it might be.
And the winner is...
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Are you ready?
Welcome back. I think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Okay, I am ready.
Okay.
Because guess what? It's the South African Film and Television Awards, otherwise known as the SAFTAs. It's one of the most highly anticipated moments of every single year. And it's presented annually by the National Film and Video Foundation to just honor excellence in South Africa's film and television industry. And there is excellence, baby.
Oh, man.
Sheesh. A SAFTA nomination is a significant achievement. It's that nod that you are looking for, recognizing outstanding talent, storytelling, and technical craft across categories: acting, directing, writing, production. No stone
Often the
left unturned.
unsung heroes
Exactly.
that anyone working front of camera will tell you are just, if not more important.
More important.
Now, being nominated not only highlights an individual's their production's contributions to the industry, because we are looking at the bigger picture from the inside, but it also internally elevates the profile both locally and internationally, and people are watching There are streaming services executives watching these shows for a reason. So, are you ready? Can we get into some? I feel like giving some winners, but we are just going to give some nominees.
Okay, we are. Roll in the intro.
The South African Film and Television Awards are back. These are your 2026 nominees. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Now, imagining that I'm going to be on that stage doing this very nomination. Let's see who has been nominated for Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling for a TV soap or telenovela.
For Best Achievement in Makeup and Hairstyling, TV soap or telenovela, the nominees are Amalanga Awafani, Queendom, Skimmergrond, Uzalo, and Suidooster. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Well, congratulations to all of those nominees. Up next, we've got a category that many people fight for, Best Actor in a TV Soap.
The nominees for Best Actor in a TV Soap are Aubrey Paul for Generations, The Legacy, Heike Berg for Binnenlanders, and Vusi Kunene for Generations, The Legacy. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Wow, absolutely love that. Now let's focus on the next generation. Our nominees for Best Children's Program.
For Best Children's Program, the nominees are Behind the Rainbow, Supersport Let's Play Family Fitness Mornings, and Wandi and Cubs. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Sheesh, tough competition there. And up next, let's get into the Best Competition Reality Show. Your nominees are...
Come on, come on.
In the category Best Competition Reality Show, the nominees are Plaasjappie Season 2, The Catch, and Tropica Island of Treasure Zanzibar. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Yes, Anele, yes, Tropica Island of Treasure. Go and seal the deal. That's one more we can squeeze in for this session, our Best Educational Program nominees.
Honoring Knowledge and Impact, Best Educational Program, your nominees are 30 Winds of Change, Mfundi Vunda, Be the Tide, Galdhelder Season 5, and Ingono Yomsamo. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Congratulations to all of those nominees. Definitely so well deserving as well. And that was just part one of our SAFTA announcements for today.
In just a moment, we're going to delve a little bit deeper. We've got the soap's favorite TV presenter. We've got the big guns to announce in just a moment. Who are your favorites? You can head over to the socials and start casting your votes, I suppose. We'd love to know who gets your vote for the SAFTAs for 2026. It's going to be a very special year, and we continue with those nominations after this.
Congratulations to all of the storytellers. Head over to the NFPF website and SAFTA's official social media platforms for the full list of nominees. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Right, so you got the deets. Go and check it out, get the full list, but we will continue in just a moment.
We can't wait for it. And then also welcoming in our performer today, yet another one to add to the list. It is all about Mauritian, and we can't wait. The Jamali superstar has been in the industry for over 20 years. Is going to come through and talk about legacy and hopefully do a performance for us.
And fire. Expect fire. The year of the fire horse. She is going to bring the fire. And then, yes, we will continue with those SAFTA nominations, you know. Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Once in, simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to delve into our SAFTA nominations for this year. And we don't want to waste any more time. In fact, let's set the scene.
The South African Film and Television Awards are back. These are your 2026 nominees. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Oh, many people sitting at the edge of their seats right now as we get into some really, really strong contenders here for Best International Format.
Global concepts, locally reimagined. Best International Format. The nominees are Deal or No Deal Celebrity, Die Brug, and MasterChef Season 5. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
What a Catman can, a Catman do. Congratulations, my brother. Let's move on to Best Natural History and Environmental Program. Your nominees are...
In the category Best Natural History and Environmental Program, the nominees are Africa from Within, Bewoner in Bewaar met Bonet de Bot, Day of the Dragon, Killer Safari, Croc vs. Hippo, and Wild World Diaries. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Well, congratulations to all of those shows. Right now, we're going to zone into the actors, and this time around, Best Supporting Actor in a TV soap.
Ooh.
In the category Best Supporting Actor in a TV Soap, your nominees are Jerome Duploy from Generations The Legacy, Dikhonolofatso Dikakanyane from Scandal, and Selomake Kangube from Scheme Sum. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Still got it. Still got it. Let's move across to another lane now. Your nominees for Best Supporting Actress in a TV Soap.
Recognizing standout performances, Best Supporting Actress in a TV Soap, the nominees are Duduzile Faith Ngobo from Uzalo, Ilse Klink from Suidooster, and Vele Manenge from Scheme Sum. SAFTA's 19, One Story, One Industry, One Future.
Very exciting stuff. And now to a category that we are very much involved in.
We love this.
It's all about the best TV presenters. Now, for your 19th SAFTA nominees, they are.
For Best TV Presenter, voted for by the public, these are the nominees. Devi Sankari Govender for The Devi Show. Emo Adams for Obi Muert, Season 1. Fezile Mkhize for Top Travel. Govan Whittles for Carte Blanche. Mablem Thokozisiqele for The Real Housewives of Durban. Prince Speech Nzwawumbi for Unfollowed Season 2. Roseanne McKenzie for Geldelder Season 5. Stacey Holland for Supersports Let's Play Family Fitness Mornings. Teboho Tsoteti for On the Base Roundtable Best of Yanos. Right Ngubeni for Umkhonto Ogwazekhaya. And Zanele Potelwa for Tropica Island of Treasure Zanzibar. SAFTA's 19. One story, one industry, one future.
Take them all, girl. Take them all. Congratulations to all the nominees. Debbie, I love you. Zan's coming for that one. Oh, let's squeeze in one more, and this one is a massive high point on the evening. Your SAFTA nominees for Best TV Soap are...
In the category Best TV Soap, the nominees are Binnenlanders, Generations The Legacy, Scandal, Skim Sam, and Suidooster. SAFTA's 19. One story, one industry, one future.
Oh, it's going to be a gorgeous and glamorous evening.
As well, it matters. It matters culturally. It matters internally. The validation is beautiful, but it kind of shows you where we are headed as well. Zanele, we love you, girl. We are so, so proud of you. SAFTA nomination, it's more than recognition. It's a mark of excellence.
It's true. It's also a proud moment that celebrates passion and craft, and of course, most importantly, the power of South African storytelling.
Congratulations to all of the storytellers. Head over to the NFEF website and SAFTA's official social media platforms for the full list of nominees. SAFTA's 19. One story, one industry, one future.
Well done. Congratulations to all our nominees. You are allowed to clap for your competitors and your contemporaries. No, this is the time when those that really deserve it get their flowers, as my beautiful friend always says.
Absolutely.
So take a moment to celebrate others' successes, because it means that door has been opened for you. Congratulations to all of our nominees.
Congratulations, especially you, Zanele. We're so
Oh,
incredibly proud, man. Okay, so in the rest of the show, because wow, that was something else, we're going to keep on going higher. Merishin is around the corner, and I can't wait to get into conversation about the legacy that she's currently building, and will continue to uplift.
And then newness, even newer newness at Woolies. Something crazy with a really cool name and quite interesting has just entered our space. We cannot wait to tell you more. We'll see you in a mo.
back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Before we get into it, Zanzan, congratulations. We'll be crossing our fingers and toes come SAFTA's 19 on the 14th of March. Now, I promised you guys we do have talent and beauty, so get ready. The rhythm is back, the style is bolder, and the energy is unmatched. We are officially counting down to the ultimate collision of music, art, and innovation. Fusion Fest 2026 is around the corner, and this morning we're joined by the incredible Mauritian, one of the powerhouses behind Femme for All Fusion Performance. Mauritian is here to give us the inside scoop on what to expect at the Sunbed Arena on the 7th of March 2026. Please, everybody, give a feel-good welcome to Expresso. Woo! How are you, my darling?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm so good. You know what's funny? The last time we saw each other, we were doing TikTok dances.
We were.
Do you remember?
I remember that. I'll be doing one today.
We can do one. We were like the weakest link, but we did try. Okay.
I don't think so. I think we were pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
something that you're very strong in, and I remember reading this or seeing it on TikTok. You call yourself the Dr. Phil of love, which
Babe, who said that?
You. I can
Me?
quote you.
Dr. Phil.
And you said you absolutely are able to heal hearts with your music. So how does that work? Do you have to really dig deep in order to heal others, but does that also open something in you?
Absolutely. I think one of my biggest inspirations is overcoming adversity. I think for me, rock bottom will teach you things that mountaintops cannot.
100%.
And I think for me, pouring it in my songs is just one form of expression and one way of healing. And I mean, I can't definitively say, yes, I heal, people. It's just, the feedback that I've gotten from people when they hear my voice. And most of the time it's the vocal, it's the voice that carries the story, that creates or evokes the emotion in them. And I guess, the storyline, behind it all that makes it relatable. And that way I think they find the healing, and I find the healing when I hear, just positive things about it. I feel like, okay, so I'm doing something good, even if it reaches one person.
I think you're on the right track because you're honestly an OG in the industry. You've been doing this music
doing
thing
this, like what, 22 years?
20 years, which is incredible. Why do you think you've lasted that long?
I think I don't quit.
I love it.
I
and
really
when you
don't
fail,
quit.
you fail forward.
Absolutely. For me, failure is not the opposite of success. It's, in fact, a very important aspect of learning to succeed.
Correct.
So it's all about taking the risk, betting on yourself, and never, ever, ever quitting. And I love what I do. So I'm not going to let anybody put a timestamp on that. This is what I do. This is how I express. It's how I make money. So, and I love it.
And let's bring it back to 2026. I know you've been very vocal about pre-2026. The music labels would have control of everything. And now, as an artist in 2026, you kind of have to be your own brand manager. How have you integrated into that shift?
Sure. It's been a whirlwind. Oh, Chen, let me tell you, girl.
And you're still learning, correct?
Still learning. I think one of the challenges that I faced, with that transition, having lived in both, the non-technological era and going into it as well, it was more the time management of everything, having to create, to market, and to manage that entire process.
And now you have to be a content creator and have a social media presence.
Do you understand? You're wearing so many hats, and yes, they say women can multitask, but the truth is, as an artist, you can't do it all by yourself. No one gets to the top by themselves.
100%.
And I think that part has been extremely hard for me, and I think everyone should know the importance of an engine, a team that is behind everything. You need that in order for you to focus on, being the artist and just being a creative. Having to wear so many hats is very daunting. It scares me still when I wake up every day. I'm like, oh gosh, can I do it all in this one day?
And you know what?
I've survived so far.
You go home and you say, I survived and I've seen another day, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Incredible. 7th of March, Sunbed Arena. I did mention it earlier. What is happening on the 7th of March?
Girl, first of all, people need to go get their tickets at Ticketmaster. We're going to be at the Sunbed Arena. It's the Fusion Festival that's happening. So as you know, Fusion Festival will be multiple artists performing on different stages. And it's a fusion. You know, if you are known for a certain genre, you will be blending your genre with something else
So is
and
that what
with other people.
Is that what you'll be doing?
Yes.
So you're altering your performance,
Yeah.
correct?
My segment is for the ladies, sung by ladies. And I would say it's more about the empowerment of it. I'm performing alongside Karen Zoid, Nomfundo Mo, Naledi Apiwe.
Incredible.
So in that setting, it's about, it's about collaboration, and it's just going to be about African females and our hits, our own, as well as, female artists across the African continent. So it's going to be something for everybody. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to bringing a bit of me into that, because it's going to be my first time sharing a stage with, those three amazing females.
Incredible. Have rehearsal started?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm dreading it.
Are you what are you dreading? You're dreading rehearsals?
Girl, you don't even know it's production rehearsal. So just know it's not your standard, performance or little gig that we're gonna go to. It's just like a repertoire, like based on with your live band. This one is a full-on production.
You see, not related.
A lot of integration, live band dancers.
I can't
crazy.
Wait to see it. I also know Fusion Fest, they're holding their own little talent show, and they're able to actually perform come the 7th of March.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them, seeing as you've had 20 years experience in the game?
Well, I would say practice until it feels like autopilot. Don't make comparisons between yourself and others. I would say use your skill, or the skill that you are, using, make sure that it highlights your strengths. Have fun with it. And what's the last but not least? There's always a last but not least that people want to say.
Be kind is what you always have to end it off. When in doubt, be kind.
Be kind.
That's what it is.
Like you said.
And apart from Fusion Fest, what can we look forward to in 2026 for you?
Well, I have been working on my project titled, do I say the title?
Do we get an exclusive?
Well, you will. The project, it's a small EP titled Hit Me Where It Hurts.
Stunning.
And it really just takes you through the complexities of life and emotions, people, heartbreak, in different forms, because it's not just always about a relationship. Sometimes it's in friendship, sometimes it's in family, it's in the workplace.
And I also know that you will be performing for us today.
Absolutely.
Too.
I'll be performing one of the songs. It's unreleased, so...
You see, exclusive here, right here on Expresso.
Thank you.
All right, guys, if you need a little bit more convincing as to get those tickets to Fusion Fest on the 7th of March, 500 Rand a ticket. Marishan will be performing for us a little bit later on. Graham, off to you.
I got taught how to use a computer. Oh man, we are getting into a deep dive at the moment. It's time for another What's New at Woolies, and me learning how to use a computer. Yes, that was quite new when it happened. But today we are taking a little flight of fancy to Europe with a delicious new arrival inspired by a much-loved German tradition. Introducing quark. It's not a scientific term, okay? We are talking about food, a luxuriously smooth, velvety dairy delight with an irresistibly rich taste, crafted from exclusive ingredients and a touch of love. Of course, it's pure indulgence in every spoonful. And of course, Woolworths product developer for dairy, Yumna Serat, is the most excited person on the planet, and she needs to explain herself. This is quite quarky, okay? I feel like I'm saying it wrong already, okay?
No, you're doing such a good job.
Just do it with confidence.
No, it is quark. Literally in the last week, I've heard so many renditions of it. I've heard quack, I've heard quack. How we want to position it is that it's quark. It actually comes from the German word curd. So it's quite, we just wanted to give homage to where it actually comes from, or the concept comes from, and that's...
And people will do a deep dive. People will go all in. We know what the
Yes.
Woolies customer and home chef and foodie is like. We go to Woolies often for our indulgence because we know we get the quality, and it's it's within an affordable range, which we need, but we kind of feel like we are top drawer. And this is giving me that vibe.
That's what we wanted to actually do with this launch. I mean, we've got an amazing range as it is. We've got double creams. This is just elevating it. It's top tier. It's bringing that indulgence into a cup, into your home.
And why did you want to do this? Because you guys look after us. You've got a very healthy basket, let's say, and we get to play in that space every day on the show, and we drive that healthy message. But I'm also an emotional eater who loves cooking, loves exploring new flavors. Did you introduce this for me? Just for me?
I think it's just for you, eh?
I will have them all.
No, I'm not. Are you kidding?
But why take this? Because it's quite a bold, kind of nuanced move.
I mean, Woolworths is bold. We push the boundaries in innovation. And I mean, I think our South African customers are always wanting something new, something different. And we've been working on this for about 8 months, and we're so excited. We were so excited to get it on shelf. And I think, I mean, it's decadent, it's divine.
I would love to, in these moments, because I've been into that crazy Charlie in the chocolate factory, you call it product development, whatever that magician's room is. Is there a moment where someone hits the flavor and they go like, I've got it?
It's happened a few times.
Really?
Especially with this range. Yeah, we basically give it to somebody and they're like, don't tell them what it is. And they're like, what is this? What is
Explain yourself. Okay, I want one of those moments. I think let's indulge just a little bit. So you very kindly brought Ample. I am the worst opener on the planet. It's because I rush things, and my mother always used to tell me I would like literally just dig through it. I will. Luckily, they expect us to roll up our sleeves and get fully stuck in. So when you say curd, that's a good kind of indication of the route that we are going.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, if you want to understand what the profile or the flavor profile is, if you look at the root of the word, it's got a cheese background, but it's got a very different taste to your typical cheeses.
Went to private school.
So the flavor, it's not a yogurt flavor, it's not a cheese flavor, it's just that in between. It's almost like a cheesecake.
Gee whiz, man.
So...
My poor little brain is seizing right now because it is so excited. Okay, so I'm going to start on the left.
Yeah, we can start with the vanilla.
Vanilla, and I can see the little shades of the vanilla pod right in there.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm eating it so slowly. Like...
Put this here.
Oh, wow.
Have some.
It's like a dessert, but not. So I'm getting the dairy. I can feel that, but it's just.
It's not a yogurt taste though. No. It's like a cheesy, a soft cheesy taste. So
yeah, but almost if you kind of like, there's a bit of souffle in there. There's a little bit of kind of a slight gelatinous, but it's very light.
Yeah.
The flavor just purrs though. What a beautiful vehicle for flavor.
No, it is.
Hey,
and
it's like the most, to be quite honest, this might be the most luxurious mouthfeel of any food in this kitchen that we've ever had. And I've been saying a lot of those very big things this year, but this sits on that list. Okay.
No.
The vanilla is gorgeous.
I mean, speaking to the actual concept, we've gone with very familiar flavors, because it is quite new, so you want customers to be like, okay,
and then it's almost as surprising when you taste something that you love,
yes,
reinvented.
Exactly. So that's why we've gone with the flavors we've gone with.
Okay, I think you have your favorite because you've been playing with that one for a while. Okay, so that one
is the strawberry.
Ooh.
It's made with real strawberries. And it's amazing flavor.
Oh, that is delicious.
Like a cheesecake.
It really is.
But
and that's real strawberry.
Delicious.
You get that.
Yeah.
And it's light, so it is indulgent, but you don't realize that it's indulgent because when you eat it, it just goes down. It is so beautiful. Okay, very exciting. What is our final?
It is the plain one.
Okay.
So I mean, these are great to use in like cheesecake bases, smoothies. I've even seen someone use it in a beef stroganoff. But again, like I've said to someone before, my favorite way to consume is this frozen. So especially on a hot day like yesterday, this would have been ideal.
Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make little holes and I'm going to stick sticks into this. It's delicious. First of all, it's always got to jump through the flavor hoop for me. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
It's luxurious. It's quite surprising. And I obviously, we have a lot of engagement with the Woolies product range,
Yep.
and for you guys to come out with something new in your space is ridiculous because you are constantly pushing that narrative, but this is special.
No.
Wow, thank you so much. On behalf of myself, for all the future times I'm going to be indulging, it's a beautiful little reward. It is gorgeous in the mouth and it tastes amazing. A cup of indulgence. And you can get your hands on this indulgent dairy dessert. I'm underselling it here. That will leave you definitely craving for more. So you can shop Quark. You can even call it whatever you want, but I'm going to call it a Quark. And you can find it at Woolworths, in-store, online, or using their app. Absolutely delicious. I'm going back for vanilla. Wow.
I think there's also this viral cheesecake or Japanese.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well done, Zanelia, on your nomination for the SAFTAs twice over, because Tropical Island Treasure got 2 nominations, because you got 1 and the show got 1. We love you. We are so proud of you. Yes, we are going to be gushing like that until she wins the award, but right now you can win something, well, a lot of something.
A lot of something, Zanzi. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity by playing Powerball and Powerball Plus, because there's 64 million rand in total estimated jackpots today. So don't miss out. Play Powerball for an estimated 42 million, and then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 22 million rand today.
You have to do both, or do you feel like you compromising one with the other?
Put
Both.
all your eggs in the basket.
It's the start of the Chinese New Year. Come on. What are we waiting for? You can get your tickets in store as soon as they open. National Lottery online right now. Their mobile app, your own cell phone banking app. And we'll keep a reminder of all those details on the Expresso social, so you can go and check them out. And while you're eating your delicious dessert this morning, you can find a push to play your Powerball and Powerball Plus for a total of 64 million rand. That's a lot.
That's a lot of millies. And I know one person that looks, sounds, and feels like a lot of millies. It's all about Mauritian, baby. We're here to Joburg for a performance.
All right, guys, I literally feel like I've won the lotto already. I feel like I'm the millionaire because we have Mauritian and she's about to grace your screens with a stunning performance. Everybody, put your hands together. It's the one and only, it's Mauritian.
That all birds could fly, fly across the sky, wings spread out wide. Until I met some birds, they flocking side by side, sheep in disguise. Look dead in my eyes, pick me up when I'm around. When I'm not this switch up, all I see you mocking out. I see the type of birds you are. Finally figured out what you're about. You show me who you really are behind the cloud. Fake love, they talk, they turn around and throw your name into the flames. I hear their voices ringing loud. All these birds, mockingbird, mockingbirds. All these birds, mockingbird, mockingbirds. birds, mockingbirds. Pretense it the hardest. Show the face you caught your own. Took away to forges. Snakes, dragons, Game of Thrones. Flying with demons and angels. Backing my butt on the cradle. I'm good over here, ain't no table. Birds flying high, I don't care though. Your skeletons still look the same though. Yeah, yeah. Your skeletons still look the same though. Oh, wow. Pick me up when I'm around. When I'm not this sweet, sure. Oh, I see you mocking now. I see the type of bird you are. Finally figured out what you're about. You show me who you really are behind the cloud. Fake love, they talk, they turn around and throw your name into the flames. I hear their voices ringing loud. All these birds, mockingbird, mockingbirds. All these birds, mockingbird, mockingbirds. Birds, mockingbirds.
Ladies and gentlemen, is why she has been in the game for 20 years. Look, I know Graham, Carissa, you guys got all the Chinese New Year's resolution, Chinese New Year celebrations rather, but right over here, I got the beautiful Margaret. All right, guys, right now we're heading back to Cape Town. What do you guys have for us?
That was amazing.
I'm struggling to bottle all of the excitement, the joy, the hope that I'm feeling. We have been given so much today. So thank you so much to the members of the Chinese community that stepped into our studio. Absolutely amazing. Can we say to a very special human being who ran the show all on her lonesome up in Joburg, congratulations and well done, Chan Lee.
Come on, Chan Lee.
Absolutely dominating. Well done, Dave. Absolutely brilliant.
So proud, man. Listen, congratulations. Run all the way around on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Zanele, once again, go. We are so proud of you. Nomination for the best show and the best presenter.
Go
You've
get
got
it, girl.
this. You've got this. And Expresso fam, we will see you tomorrow for our midweek catch-up. 6 o'clock, super early. We'll see you first
Adios.
thing.
Another Feel Good production.